Oh my God, that shit was so funny. Why am I up? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm talking to somebody in the chat. Y'all get on my nerves. Wait a minute. What I press? Oops. Hold on. I didn't even mean to press that button. What up, Ashley? Mika get on my nerves. I mean, Mickey, she get on my nerves. What up, Amina? Oh my God. I screamed so loud when she showed that picture. Oh my God. What up, Richard? Oh my God. That shit took me out. Oh, moon pie face ass. Oh, you get on my. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch my breath. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. What up, Polynesian Pride? What up, Lynn? Oh my God. Not not the bear in the big blue house. I know y'all don't know what we talk about. We was just having a little ladies conversation, and Mickey, she just was doing too much. So how y'all doing during this retrograde? Have any of y'all been arguing with people? Miscommunication issues, electronic issues. It's the Mercury retrograde. Girl, when that picture popped up on the screen, I already knew what you was talking about when you said it. But when you sent that photo, oh my God, I should have just threw my phone at the TV and broke both of them. Because that shit was hilarious. Anti royalty support was hating on TV Live and TV and talking at TV Sun too. Dang, they ain't got nothing else to do. Why don't they troll me like that? Because they know I ain't shit. I get to talk about all the reasons why they shouldn't be here. Oh my goodness. Man, I've been getting after people for sure. Girl, you was right though. I was like, that nigga do look like my moon emoji I be posting. Oh, that shit is funny. I don't know why it's that serious. I really don't know why it's that serious for people. And I'm trying to think of the psychology of people to understand why how powerful is a man like CJ to make you hate him so much that you hate the people that he knows. He can say hi to a nigga he don't know in the street and shake his hand and they hate that nigga. Like it's that's how much power, and imagine being that person who allows a man that they've never met, never had a conversation with, have that much power over them to where if he affiliates with somebody or he's friends with somebody or related to that person, you automatically just hate him on GP. That is insane, powerful, and for the person who allows it, very helpless and hopeless at the same time. I just wouldn't let nobody have that type of power over me. Granted, I don't like the shit Charlene does, but I mean, at the end of the day, she gonna end up having to deal with that, not me, and her children are gonna suffer behind it, not mine. So I just think that's like really weird. But I don't hate her uncle. Like, like what I'm gonna hate her uncle for? Like, I don't even hate her. It's just that's just so weird that people will allow a person that they've never met, never had a conversation with, just really get to them to the point to where they just hate. anybody's being and livelihood because of it. That I just wouldn't let no one have that much power over me. That's a lot of power to give somebody. CJ didn't even ask for it. And y'all gave that man all that power. That's crazy. They all low budget bacon fat over there. Richard, I'm my throat. Like I need to drink some tea in the morning. Anti, they were talking about Tavy two sons and have to let them know that's her son, her our 13-year-old and 19-year-old. And Tavy was telling them don't bring her sons in this live. Child, did she have any mods? She needs some mods. What up, Polynesian? What up, Naya? She needs some mods. Cause like I said, they don't know Tavy. They just know Tavy knows CJ through Nike. And they don't like CJ because and they don't like Nike. So whoever is affiliated with Nike or CJ, they just hate. Ooh, I love Mimi, but it be so many dang trolls. Mimi just can't take them all. See, I missed it. I've been doing school stuff. I'm gonna need them to get. I need them to mod up. Anti, do you see Nike story? She put Kamari in the hot seat. I can't wait. Oh, I know she was asked. I ain't asking no questions. Okay, I have no questions to ask. I'm gonna let Kamari live her best life. I ain't gonna be messy or nothing. But if they messy, I'm here for it. Why not everybody else being messy? Was she on it? That's good. That's good. I know Mimi missed them already because she just seen them. Oh Lord. I mean, what can you ask Kamari? I think Kamari is such an open book. I already know what she's talking about. I love how Kamari danced. That girl got some moves on her, boy. She be like, ooch, 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 ooch. She be getting it. My kids ain't got no rhythm, so I can't relate. Anyway, girl, I'm gonna have to take that picture. I just the way Nike went in today, she done got me started, and I just oh God, she done got me started. I know she over it, but she got me started. I was laughing like a motherfucker. That shit was hilarious. Oh my God. How she was talking about nigga, your head wouldn't shake and shit. I know them motherfuckers over there jizzing on themselves right now. I'm up because the retrograde is fucking with me right now. Anti, I want Kamari to get something off her chest though, because I know how royalties can. I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kamari really don't have nothing to worry about. She already won. Because in my personal opinion, how I'm looking at the kids and how they're responding and reacting and living their life, I see something missing with them. What's up, Monty? I see something missing with them. There's a lot of holes missing. There's a lot of things. I know I would have been asleep already. I think it's just fucking with cancers right now. I really do. And I don't like it. Um, I honestly think like Kamari already won. She has her parents, they're co-parenting, they have a healthy relationship to where she can just enjoy the ambiance of that. She can go to her mama house, she can go to her daddy house. You know, I just she already won. She already won. It's just really nothing to say at this point. I believe I feel like this. I feel like at this point the shots that are thrown on the other side is for attention. It's for attention because if people have already moved on and they don't care anymore, they wouldn't even speak about it. But it still keeps getting brought up. It really does, and it's the lies for me. I really don't think Kamari feel any kind of way. I honestly don't think Kamari care. Yeah, we saw D Bake and CJ hanging back together. I'm glad that needed to happen. You don't let a friendship end over that for no damn hyena. They are all liars, the mom to the smallest, especially Jalea. Girl, Jalea is gonna really break Charlene's heart, okay? I just she really is. They missing CJ in her life. I don't even think they miss CJ. I just think they miss the lifestyle. I think they're so tainted and they don't know how to be grateful for something. And that Charlene taught them not to be grateful for a man who took care of them for 9 years. So that's going to backfire on her when they're ungrateful for her raising them, because they're going to think they know better, just like any other teenager or 19-year-old that comes up in the world thinking they know everything. I'm not sleepy, so I'm off the whole floor. Girl, it's this retrograde. I'm telling you, it's the Mercury retrograde. For y'all who don't know what the Mercury retrograde is, Mercury is the planet of communication. Okay. And it's in reverse right now. So that is going to cause a lot of dysfunction in a lot of people's lives, including mine, because I'm up at 11 o'clock when I'm usually asleep. So, yeah, causes confusion, miscommunications, unnecessary breakups when you know after the retrograde you're gonna get back together. So if y'all arguing with people, y'all just wasting your time. Don't make any permanent decisions. I remember one retrograde, we were about to buy the house that we own now, and we was in the middle of contract during retrograde, and they was gonna snatch the house from us. After retrograde, we got it. Retrograde just is ghetto, honey. Kamari never publicly talked bad about them, but they've lied. They want attention. It's giving I miss you, not mop the whole floor. Leon and Nation definitely miss them. Charlene miss being able to not pay for shit. I think, though, honestly, it's 1:05 in the morning over there. See, it's 11 o'clock over here. So I'm not, it's late for me, but it's not late, late. I believe that Charlene, whatever feeling she had towards CJ, just turned into bitterness and hate. Anti what hurt me is Jalea is when she talks about CJ due to her mom. She is not talk about her mom. She not going to, girl. Why she gonna do that? Why she gonna hold her girl? Let me tell you something about air signs. Let me tell you something about Geminis. Okay, Geminis go where they bread is buttered. Until they don't need that butter on that bread from you, they gonna give you everything you want to hear until they exit stage left. Child the ghetto. Girl, Julia didn't mean none of that shit she said to her mama. She gonna play her mama like a soybean burger. What up, Tori? It's 2:06 out there. Good Lord. Yup. But when Kamari was with her dad in Vegas, she see how Charlene treated her dad, though. I mean, shit. Fuck how she treated her dad. She saw how she treated her. Shit. That I mean, to be like that towards a child, you gotta be like just a different breed of a person. It's 107 in Houston. Okay, Monty, you in the West Coast too. Okay. Yeah, to be like that towards a child, you gotta really just be nasty. But from the stories that I've been hearing about Tanya, I basically got confirmation on why she's the way she is. Oh, well, let me play this for y'all. Hold on. Y'all, J Dub short nation not playing with J Dub. What? Girl, they always fighting. They fight like cats and dogs. What was that I was looking at? Hold on. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram for y'all. Yeah, we up late, girl. This retrograde is retrograding. I bet you they was asking about school when they was with their mama. That's what I'm saying. She did all of that just because she wanted attention. That's all it was for. That's all it was for. It was for attention. Nothing else. It's like I think Charlene leads towards negativity and chaos is because that's what she's used to. She's used to negativity and chaos. Think about it. Her mom never gave her nothing peaceful to live off of or cherish or be a part of. Oh, y'all, congratulations. What up, Lala Squad? Congratulations to Des. She hit 3,000 subscribers. Let's put the hand clap emojis for Des. Let's go. Okay. I'm so happy for her. Shout out to Des. She didn't reach yeah, she definitely deserved that. She be all them receipts she be dropping shit. She should be at 300,000 right now. Okay. What up, Robin? What up, TNT squad? And so that they Charlene, Juliet, and Leon don't like Kamari and how Leon wait, I don't how Lean is blackmailing Nation. I don't think she's blackmailing Nation. I think she is manipulating Nation into believing that if she sides with them, Nation will get the love that she's not receiving or the attention that she's not receiving that her brother and her sister receives. Nation is the black sheep. Y'all ain't know. Nation is the black sheep. And she'll figure that out when she get older. So in return, what she's doing is she's trying to conform with what they are. She's behaving like they are to try to really fit in. But she's the black sheep. She don't really agree with the things her mother is doing. Jalea will ride with it because Jalea is more for what she got going on for herself. And once Jalea doesn't, what up beats? Once Jalea doesn't get what she wants from her mother, they're gonna break apart too. No, it won't. Once Jalea figures out she can't get everything that she wants from Charlene, she's gonna turn on her. And it's probably gonna be behind a YouTube channel. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be behind a YouTube channel. And her mama gonna consider her ungrateful. And Florence, hey, they were asking Kamari to start back up on YouTube. She said she's not. And Kamari shouldn't have to. You know, Kamari's still young. So it's so much, children are very innocent. It's so much that they have to learn. The reason why Charlene's kids are the way they are is because they had to grow up fast. And they had to grow up fast is because they wasn't grown people business. Kamari, her mother shields her as much as she can from that situation, from all the drama, from all of that. And she protects her. Nike is super mama bear when it comes to Kamari. She's super mama bear. So she has put a cloak over her and she will do anything she can in her power to protect her baby. And Kamari has every right to not want to deal with that mess. People are really cruel. Just like when Tasha K was talking about Blue Ivy. But what I love about that situation, Tasha K talked all that shit about Blue Ivy being stiff and shit and all this other stuff. You seen Blue Ivy now? She like, you know, you got to have tough skin to be famous or to have some type of influence out here. And society got some crazy ass motherfuckers out here. For real, for real. What up, Michelle? Yeah, they're all ungrateful. I don't even think Leon's ungrateful. I just think Leon just wants peace, and in order for him to obtain peace, he gonna be quiet. He a male Pisces, so he just gonna shut the fuck up and ride it out until he can get out. That nigga already got his escape plan, and he'll still love his mom, and he'll still do stuff for his mom. It's gonna take him a long time to be able to break off and not be used by his mother. What up, Bree? She turning now, I think, cause the way she had to, cause the whole boy situation, like you calling a kettle black. Lean doesn't. She like dish out all the drama and be like, we think we know her life. We don't. We just have to. We do react off of what she put off. We really do. And she reports shit that we don't give a fuck about, but she makes a big deal out of. And I'm starting to believe, like, even with her talking trash about me and PJ and Jason and shit, she wants us to talk about her. Just like CJ doesn't mind the trolls over there because y'all gonna bring them views. As long as you in their mouth, you'll never be broke. And if you know anything about trolls, trolls got a secret love. They love to hate you. Like it's an obsession with them. Like they hate you, but they really want to be your friend. That's what I'm saying. He really want to be his friend. He really liked the nigga. Do you see when Charlene video when the question was asked about black man don't cheat and Charlene was talking and Julia was talking about boys and girlfriends? I seen a little bit of it on Des Live, but I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to stay awake. Facts. Did Nike say that today? Yeah, Nike know what's up, and Nike already over it. When you see, look, there's a reason why everybody keeps saying when you see what these people look like and you see their lifestyle, this is why they do what they do. And it's amazing to me because, and I applaud some of them because they will put on a face like they truly love themselves and they truly think they pretty, but they know what they look like for real. Like they really pretending like they believe that they're handsome and they believe that they're beautiful. These women know, they know what they look like. Married or not, they are fully aware what they truly look like. And they will say shit like they're pretty and all this other stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you, they only saying that because they trying to convince themselves. Do what you need to do, baby. Do whatever you need to do to get there. I support it. I'm glad outside the only one live right now. And Jason's oh yeah. I was jumping back and forth too. It be lit though. Jason and Dez both are Sagittariuses. So when a Sagittarius does something, they don't Sagittariuses, they're like kind of in their zone, right? And it's no offense to anybody else. They just, own what they own. So neither one of them niggas knew each other was live. And I promise you, Sagittarius is being their own zone. So when they both go live, I like look at them both Sag, and that shit is hilarious. And they don't want to disrespect each other. They don't want to fuck up each other's shit, but they want to get out what they want to get out and shit. But at the same time, they didn't know. Neither one of them knew. And I believe Des was on live first. What up, Tay? That shit is hilarious. They look like pit bull puppies after a fight. Ooh, child. But the girl G World was mad with Nike today. I saw who is G World? Who is G World? I love fire signs. If fire signs don't do nothing, they teach you how to love yourself, okay? Cause they show the fuck love themselves. If anyone stops talking about her today, her views will go down to 10K. That's it. Well, shit. I saw something. I battle with myself with all types of stuff because I always want to level up in life. I always want to, you know, do me. And the cancer in me was just cancering today. This retrograde has been fucking me up because I'm like, I want to help people. I want to get the word out. But going back and forth with these trolls, knowing what they look like, knowing what they've accomplished, which is nothing in their life, is like arguing with a brick wall with slime on it and shit. What I'm saying is they have every right to be wrong. What I'm gonna argue for? What I'm gonna argue with them for? So when I bring from this point on, and I decided what I was gonna do, Ashley, because I almost was like, you know what? I should just quit the CJ, not really CJ, but just the Charlene content altogether. Because who am I to stop her from fucking her life up? You know what I mean? It's like, and the people that are supporting her to fuck up her life, their lives are fucked up too. Misery loves company. So what am I doing, right? So I get in this crossroad with my spiritualness and be like, is it worth it? But the people that keep me are the people that I'm actually helping, because there's a lot of other women who could take this advice and do something different. The situation that's going to go with Charlene is going to happen anyway. It's just taking longer to happen because she made it take longer to happen. The twins were going to go to school anyway, but she just went, instead of just going across the street, she went up and down the hill, around the corner, through a roller coaster, swim over the river with a boat, and then the twins ended up going to school. She making things harder that are going to happen anyway. Jamie's family is resurfacing. And eventually you're going to have a conversation with these children, and you're going to have to answer to a lot of stuff that you say. Now, they'll hear you and they'll support you, but in the back of their minds, they're going to resent you because what you wanted to do does not justify anything. You can't take something away from somebody and don't think you're going to get any backlash from it. You can't talk bad about this man and don't think there's going to be any backlash from it. It's going to come. It's going to come. A day of reckoning is going to come. And you're going to have to explain to your children why you felt like it was beneficial. Now, you can lie to them and say that he beat you and all this other stuff, but you got a loving woman who's their grandmother who said you've been at her house. Let me shut up. That's probably not even. Anyway, I'll just say this. A day of reckoning is coming for Charlene. I'll let somebody else talk about that and then I'll speak about it after. But a day of reckoning is coming for Charlene. She's made her life so much harder than what it needed to be when she could have just went with the flow. She could have just went with the flow with the kids. She could have just went with the flow with the kids going to school. She could have just said, you know, Naya, what sign are you? My baby daddy, baby, wait, my baby daddies are, and niece plus others, they all different. You say your baby daddies is Sagittarius? Well, shit, it's something about them you like. You like that weirdness, shit. Shit. And Jason played Dez live on his live. I love them. They turn up. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I don't know why I'm so damn restless, but I'm feeling amazing. She's so boring. Like, girl, get up some personality. You know, there are some water signs that adapt other people's personality until they find their own. It's a shame. I heard this older lady's live today, and when I tell you I was lost for words, that's an understatement. What she say? I don't even be mad about the trolls. I just be feeling bad about them because I'm like, they know damn well there's something missing. Yes, congratulations, Des. Road to 5K now, girl. I wonder how many chats Charlene trolled on her fake page. That's too much energy. That's what I be saying. People be doing that trolling and they be making all these fake accounts coming back and stuff just to get it out. That's exhausting. I be tired for them. I had to find her name. Nike talked about, oh, I seen that. That shit had me laughing. Oh, not oh, you know what? Anti what the other side is saying to say about CJ and Bake now. I think CJ should get back cool with CJ on 32 because life is too short. Well, I mean, men, like I said, men aren't as catty as women. Men aren't as catty as women. Men can get over stuff like what CJ and 30 on 32s and CJ got into it about was, I mean, the nigga didn't rob him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put him in harm's way. They just had a spat. Men are different. Uh, Bake know what he doing. Bake let CJ cool off. Bake wasn't gonna let him know, and Bake is gonna make that happen between him and CJ on 32s. And CJ on 32s is already over it. That's why he was talking about his shoes and shit. So whatever happens to happen, it's gonna come real soon, and her kids are gonna question and resent her, and she gonna blame Tanya instead of having a mind of her own. Well, I mean, she should blame Tanya because Tanya is where it started. That's why I tell people they should get to the root of their problems. If your mama put you out at 14, and this is not the first time I heard this story though. If your mama is always throwing you out, what love is there? Tanya, young Tanya, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. From the shit that I seen on her record, young Tanya was turned. Young Tanya was not invested in her children, and her children weren't a priority for her. You know how I know her children wasn't a priority for her? Because her daughter got pregnant at an early age. Why is that important? Majority of women who get pregnant young are neglected by their mothers or their fathers or both. They try to find the love from someone else because they're not receiving it from their parents. And then you got some that's just out there having it. But for the most part, if you're not receiving it from home, you're going to seek it out from somebody else. And it's usually the next motherfucker that shows you a little bit of love or something different that you're not used to. What up, Deb Deb? Am I late? Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes so much sense. Yeah, well, of course you don't like Sag. It's silly. They fun at the time. And then when you want structure, you wonder why you can't get the structure you want. You like that excitement. That see, I don't know why Sagittarius and Capricorns even try, honey. That's some toxic ass shit. Ugh, child the ghetto. I was about to put some rain, then I saw yeah, girl, you know how it is. I'm happy him and Bay got together. Yeah, that's a good friendship. That's a good friendship. That is a lot of energy to just make fake pages. I don't care what nobody say. The name she was calling CJ Nike and Kamari was bad. She thinks Charlene is her guy. Oh, that old drunk lady? Ooh, child, a drunk ain't shit. She probably had that Urkel jerk right next to her, huh? I don't like CJ on 32s. CJ on 32 is an acquired taste that I do not acquire, honey. I'm not a fan either. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure CJ on 32 there too. Well, that's good. Did you call her the ring have eyes? Wait a minute. Oh, ring around the eyes. Oh, let me shut up then. Yeah, both of them. Both of them. They was calm to my storm. I'm the firecracker, and they was chill but be weird. Sags, bears, sneaky, and bad liars, but damn near all ex. Girl, you got it. It looked like you got a type. Shit. Don't tell me your husband is Sag. I'm about to log the fuck off. Sagittarius is and Capricorns are attracted to each other, but then just fire sign and earth signs in general, the ones that are attracted to each other, The fire signs who are attracted to the earth signs like the groundingness of the earth sign. But then I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a Capricorn moon, so I get it. But Caps, y'all could be a little dry. Y'all could be a little dry. And fire signs, they get bored easily. And when they get to that point, now don't get me wrong, a Capricorn, y'all could be fun. Y'all can be fun than a motherfucker. But y'all also get comfortable. And ain't nobody got time for that. Not a fire sign. That's why you need you a good little either a earth sign, not a Virgo, either a Taurus or a Pisces, if you will, or a Cancer. Cancer can go 50-50. No fire signs for y'all. Y'all be doing the most with the fire signs. You can't Sagittarius for the most part. Now, not all of them, but the majority of Sagittariuses have a thing where they think they know it all. And so does Capricorns. So you tell me how that works. You tell me how that works. I'm just saying. She had never she had her never to call Lexi a carpet walk, and she was one her. Oh, she had the nerve to, child. It's a lot of projection going in these YouTube streets. Now we good friends. I prefer a Sag over the Libra. I got Naya. You are on punishment. I don't know, girl, ma'am, ma'am. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Stop it. Stop it. First of all, I don't even know why you would even get with a Libra, being that you are a Capricorn. Did I mention Libra in that list for Capricorns? Anybody see that? Oh, okay. Ma'am, the problem is Capricorns have to control their environment under their organization, and when that don't fit the bill for y'all like to get mad. Y'all like to help people, and y'all help people to the point where if you're going to be in a relationship, I want you Capricorns want their spouses to lead the way Capricorns want them to lead, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's how they think. They don't want the responsibilities. They want to give the responsibility to someone else who would do it the way they do it. So, in return, they usually don't get the person to do it the way they do it, so they'll do it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh my God. They are all together. We be getting videos from this trip. Can't wait. I know I can't wait either. Yeah, that lady drunk. Yes, her always DoorDash. She a DoorDasher? Ain't nothing wrong with a little DoorDash action. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The trolls about to make hella lies because they keep. I think the trolls don't make lies because they want CJ downfall. I think they make up lies because they run out of content. Caps are the best. That's your problem now. That's a Capricorn problem now. You see why? Do you see why? Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to get it together. Michelle, she drunk and crazy. Yeah, drunk ain't shit. Sages and Caps make it work great, even though they weird. I ain't seen it yet. Anti, where's Vando? He in the bushes. Hopefully, he's buried under some leaves and minding his own fucking business and getting ready to take that DNA test. What up, Cheryl? All three of them together, CJ, and oh, that's what's up. Then that's good. Van ain't lost because ain't nobody looking for him. I do not like Libras. They most definitely play victim and don't take accountability. It's always that person, never them unbalanced people. Now, this is what I'll say about Libras, because girl, you gonna get the Libras mad, and Libras do not let you forget anything. Okay, they will bring up some shit you said in 1932 while you was in your daddy's nutsack. Um, the Libras you have been encountering are toxic Libras. Libras who are balanced, they are the most helpful people on the planet. They will give you the shirt off their back. They will come and get you when you're in the bind. Them the type of niggas will pick you up at 3 o'clock in the morning because your dumb ass went out to go drink and you can't find your car keys. Not only will they come help you find your car keys, they will take your drunk ass home and take you back the next morning to get your fucking car keys. And they won't judge you. They won't. But they're gonna let you know about yourself a little bit later. You might get later when they mad. It depends. Sometimes they'll just tell you out of love, and then other times they'll just be like, "Girl, let me mind my business." But them unbalanced Libras, oh, they nasty. They nasty. You don't even know who them motherfuckers are. Like if you befriend a Libra and they're balanced at the time, and then they just go left, it's a totally different motherfucker. You're like, bitch, who are you? And then that's when they'll start the lying and the gaslighting and tell you you're not seeing what the fuck you know you saw, but you thought you saw and shit like that. It just really depends. But the balanced Libras are amazing, beautiful, beautiful people. Like those are like the ride or dies. They're very similar to Leos when it comes to loyalty. Until they see something in you that makes them not trust you, then that's when y'all have a problem. But ain't nothing wrong with Libras. I love Libras. But fire signs really don't get along with air signs anyway. Who are we kidding? I gotta say you right on that. Girl, I know a lot about Capricorns, funny. Capricorns. Child. My best friend's a Capricorn, and I tell her about herself every other day. What up, Kwani? Not you allergic to Libras. Oh my God. Why y'all coming for Libras today? I thought Geminis was the most hated. Ooh, child, the ghetto. What sign are you, Moni? Yeah, let's get them likes up. Not good to be a drunk and DoorDash. Girl, she gon' fuck around and deliver somebody food and run over their shit and bust their whole door open. A Leo male and an Aries female been together. Shit. As long as y'all balance out who gets all the attention, y'all should be good. It could go either way. It could be very balanced or really out of control. One of you have to be the level head. And a lot of the time that's probably gonna be Leo more than Aries. Y'all try though. Y'all really do try. Y'all really try. Not under the weeds. I seen a chick that called Lexi aunt. She lived 20. You know what? That's fucked up. Everybody's like, no, wait, no, wait. Yeah, they need the views. They need the little 30 cents. I came to say I'm unbalanced. Well, I hope you find your balance. Or I can't help you. You're gonna have to have another Libra to do it. Libra men, girl, Libra men is something else. Libra man. But like I told y'all before, whatever sign is around you is the sign that you need. At that time, Naya, with how many Sages you was with, they was trying to teach you something. Either live a little, step out of your shell a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always get stuck getting help. Well, I need you to stop helping people. Just because you will help people, don't mean you can. Girl, I lived and was surrounded with multiple of them damn Libra. I need y'all to just date your compatibilities. Yes, they do, girl. Oh, girl, how did that work? Ugh. Girl, y'all know how Nick Cannon get down? I wouldn't date. Well, you know what? I knew two male Libras who didn't turn dark yet. And that's rare. That's rare. My ex was a Virgo. She said, "Who be door dashing? Y'all gonna get off." Oh well, Monty, that's what you get. You know, goddamn well. You know, goddamn well. You should not, with your Cancer ass, be with no damn Libra. Now, friendship, cool. Relationship, hell no. To the no, no, no. To the no, no. To the no, no. Hell no. You be better off with a motherfucking Virgo. But the unfortunate part about that is Cancers are very toxic to Virgos. We're like the villains when it comes to Virgos, but at least you won't get hurt. Um, my kid's mama, a Libra. I don't know who I'm gonna get when she call me. I should not be laughing at that. Oh my God. We are the most hated. No, y'all not. Geminis are. And then the runner up is who is the runner up? Who is the runner up? Oh my gosh, I never thought of that part. Geminis would just take the cake. Let's see. Uh, do I want to say no? It's not Capricorn. Capricorns don't get enough flack, in my opinion. No shade. I love Capricorns, but y'all be hiding the sheets doing your dirt. That's why a lot of people don't know y'all be fucked up sometimes. Y'all really know how to get a motherfucker and set a motherfucker up. And a lot of people don't know that, but I know that. But I don't ever be on the opposite side, so it doesn't matter to me. What up, Kimberly? I watch my uncle and his ex-girlfriend, child. They are, yeah. Oh, child. Just look at them. Girl, YouTube don't be paying nothing. Let me be quiet. Anyway, Anti was with a Sag for 9 years. Oh yeah, of course you was a Sag. You know why Capricorn stay in relationships so long? Cause y'all be under the delusion that if you do something different, it might change the outcome. And y'all do that till y'all get tired, then y'all leave. And then be mad as fuck at yourselves because y'all knew goddamn better and y'all beat up yourselves. Y'all worst fucking critic against yourselves. And y'all go through this whole guilty party thing. Like I knew better. I knew when that nigga told me to go out for coffee, I shouldn't have went. And I gave that motherfucker a chance. Now look at me. Oh, you're such a stupid bitch. Y'all do that for a little bit. And then y'all see something new. And then y'all think that, y'all very optimistic. Both you and your husband is Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Sagittarius actually, in a very weird way, work. They really do work. I've seen quite a few Sag couples just make it. I mean, after y'all get that, it depends. Not all Sagittarius have a whole phase, but the ones that do have the whole phase need to get that out before they start doing what they need to do. And Nick Cannon is Nick Cannon. Oh, well, see, I don't know why y'all don't date with y'all. You know what? I'm not about to argue with y'all. I'm glad. You know what? Scorpios and Sagittarius, they're another one. Either they're gonna work really good or they're not gonna work. But the majority of the time they do. But they're the type of couple that when they fight real hard, but they love real hard too. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Buffy and Jody. And it's not even that bad. Like, you know, once the Scorpio is over getting their feelings hurt because the Sag just was on one that day, they just, for a Scorpio and a Sag to work, the Scorpio has to accept that he got a mean motherfucker laying next to him. And once they understand the motherfucker is just mean, once they have they mean spurts, and the spouse is like, she just had one today, or he just having one today, then they be all right. You just gotta know you with a goddamn sour patch. Tauruses are good with Sagittarius. Is mostly because y'all Tauruses just let motherfuckers just do whatever they want. And I'm not talking about cheating. I'm just talking about like y'all just let them have it. Y'all don't really give people advice and tell them to stop. Like Cancers, depending on the day and the person, Capricorns, um, Sagittarius, most definitely, and Virgos, and Gemini only gonna tell you when you're mad, so we're not gonna count them. Um, I think I just named them all. We gonna tell you about yourselves. All them other signs, they gonna let you slide, but Tauruses are notorious. They're notorious for just letting the motherfucker have it. They're not gonna argue with you. They're not gonna tell you the best route. They'll give you like a taste of advice, and when they get pushback from you, you ain't gotta worry about them arguing with you about it no more. And they will ride with you anyway. So if you Sagittarius is good, like when Sagittarius is turned the fuck up, Tauruses will just let them. It's okay. They'll grow out of it. It's a phase. Face ass. So Sagittarius is cool. Mm, y'all could pull off an Aries. Y'all could. I think, and that's because how do I explain Taurus? Now, don't think I'm gonna give you a pass when I say y'all calm, cause y'all not calm, but y'all calm, but y'all not calm. Okay, y'all calm, cool, and collective, but y'all crazy than a motherfucker. All right, y'all stubborn. Y'all do want things your way. But my issue with Taurus is, and this is the majority of the time, I cannot. Whoever get to the Taurus first, win. What do I mean by that? Let's say I have a friend that's a Taurus, right? And it's me and another person. And me and that person get into it. Whoever tell that Taurus the side of the story first, they're gonna ride with that person. I hate that. And even if they know they wrong, y'all try to stay neutral, but y'all gonna ride with the first motherfucker that come to you. And I think it's just because y'all don't care enough to make it all make sense. And the majority of the time, y'all just want to be in your own little corner and shit, minding your business, eating some chicken wings. But I hate that part about y'all. Unless I get to y'all first. If I get to y'all first, then I don't care. But yeah, Sagittarius, you could pull off an Aries, Cancer, and Pisces. Why are Cancer and Pisces a little bit more compatible than the others is because we some greedy Cancers are greedy fat motherfuckers who will stay in the house and eat with you. And so will Pisces. Pisces can do both though. They can go out and party and they can stay in the house. Um, I think on a whim, y'all might be able to pull off Capricorns. Stay away from Geminis. Don't even try it. Libras, Libras will do you dirty. Libras will do you dirty. Don't do Libras. And let's see. You actually can pull off Scorpio too. You know, interesting enough, Stay away from Leos. But interesting enough, Tauruses are compatible with a lot more signs than other people. Did you say Libras lie y'all about to get jumped by some damn Libras. Y'all gonna get jumped. Oh yeah, then you definitely the most hated. Yes, for sure. All right, I won't say nothing else. Sheesh. Y'all Capricorns never want me to speak. I'm a Pisces and nothing like Charlene. Well, first of all, Charlene is on the cusp. And second of all, she is a toxic Pisces. And there's a plenty of toxic Pisces women that are just like Charlene. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to just shut up. I'm going to just mind my business. And me and CJ is the Aries. Birthday is the 29th of March. And then you got to look at your birth chart. You got to look at your birth chart too, because the birth chart really just reads you for filth to a certain degree. I will make it rain on my TV. No worries. You know what? Don't be on here being nasty, Des. Sheesh. Good grief. Y'all be over there having it. Hey, did y'all see? I don't know if y'all know what I be talking about when I say I be having it, but that's really a joke between me and my husband. And I'm gonna show you why. Hold on. Cause I just don't want I want y'all to understand when I say y'all be having it. So months, I think it was a couple of years ago, there was this little boy, and I'm gonna play the clip. Uh Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. This little boy was fucking hilarious. He knew his parents was out there having sex, but he didn't say having sex. He said having it. And he was telling the parents what they hear, right? And then he was like, they was like, "What you be hearing?" He said, "I be in there hearing you." He was like, did y'all see that video? And they was like, What you talk about?" He said, "Y'all be having it." And then they said, "We be having it. That be the TV." He go, "You ain't got no TV in your room." Oh my God. I gotta find that video. That shit is fucking hilarious. That little boy was something else. I gotta find that video. He was like, "Y'all be having it." So me and my husband, we seen that video, and that's our little joke. He like, "Oh no, that nigga was out there having it." When I start spazzing out, my man just be looking. That's the best thing. That's the best flex a water sign can have, is when a person is spazzing out. Just look at them. That's one of our most powerful traits. Aquarius, you mean the I don't give a fuck about shit crew? Oh God, how toxic. Not Leos. Didn't I just say stay away from Leos? Don't nobody listen to me. You want to hear the wild side of each zodiac? Hey, I gotta find that video. Oh, your birthday's April 23rd. That's my dad's birthday. Taurus gang. That's my daddy birthday. I wonder if you got dark humor like him. Mm-mm. Yeah, y'all did. Sagittarius are self-centered. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Y'all a little bit self-centered. So the thing about that is, and the all fire signs have this trait. This is why I call it the fire sign curse. Sagittarius is Leos and Aries. Y'all got and Capricorn too. It's Capricorn too. Even though Capricorn's not a fire sign, I'm gonna throw them in there. Y'all Gemini. Gemini is different. I won't put Gemini in there. But Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leos, and Aries be having motherfuckers around them that don't even like them. And they don't even know it. And you know why they don't know it? Now, Capricorn may know it, but Capricorn is just like, fuck it. If you don't say nothing, I'm not going to say nothing. Okay. But the fire signs, they not paying attention. They really don't give a fuck. And it's not because they trying to be fucked up. It's because they really in their own fucking world. and they really just feeling what they got going on. They loving life. And a lot of people will see that as them thinking they better than everybody. That's why a lot of people don't like CJ, because they thinks that CJ think that he better than everybody. And it'd be like, if people would take the mentality of, so what the fuck if he does think he better than everybody? Because you should be thinking you better than everybody too. You should be thinking you the shit too. Fire signs think they the shit. And I feel like we should take a chapter out of their books and say, I think I'm the shit too. Capricorns think they the shit. The problem with Capricorns is when they have friends, they give friends advice. And they give friends advice to the point where their friends think they judging them. And they really trying to help them. So communications get crossed and boom, their friendship's over. Don't ask me why. I just be looking. I just be looking. But y'all gotta leave these fire signs alone. What up, Nikki? Okay. Yeah, my daddy's birthday is April 23rd. Y'all be feeling stupid too, but y'all gonna keep going. Y'all just, once y'all get it out and calm down, y'all be like, okay, let me go get me something to eat. You hungry? I have my days I don't give a fuck, but this cancer will make go I don't give a fuck more. You know what? It ain't nothing more ghetto than an emotional Aquarius. I don't like y'all emotional. I really don't. I understand why y'all shouldn't be emotional. I get it. It just, and Aquarius is only do that with people they trust. So it's a badge of honor, but it's really ghetto. It's really ghetto. I'm just saying. I get along very well with Sagittarius. Yeah, because y'all let Sagittarius do whatever the fuck they want. Didn't I tell you Taurus and Sagittarius is compatible? Y'all gonna learn to listen to me. Okay? I'm just saying. Ugh. Child, it be a sad day. I just be looking. I gotta find that video. I don't even know what to call the video, but it's a little cute black boy with some glasses on. And he was like, y'all be having it. That shit is so funny. I'm so mad I can't. Whoever can find that video for me, if y'all can find that video, I don't even know where to look. But that was just the most funniest video on the fucking planet. Let me see. Little boy. All male signs are different from the female signs. All of them. Every single last one. Sometimes the females are worse, sometimes the male are worse. It depends on the sign. I'm a Cancer on the cusp of Leo, Capricorn moon, Scorpio rising, and my Mercury's in Leo. What up, Cameron? Oh, well, that works. That works. That works. Because by the time the other person care, the other one don't. I treat people the way you treat the right way, not wrong. I should be about how you get what happened. My dad's not mean. My dad is very nice. He's very nice. Stubborn, but he's nice. He's very kind to a lot of people. He would do a shit for a lot of people, but he's not like, he has dark humor and he's very standoffish. If he know you, he won't talk to you. I mean, not if he know you, he won't. If he don't know you, he won't. He'll like be cordial, but you're not about to hear this nigga life story at all. Oh my God. You know what, Naya? I'm gonna need you to get off Libras. You're fired. We gonna get off Libras. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. I'm so mad I can't find this video. I am so mad right now. Hey, but I do want to show y'all another video since I can't find that video and life won't let me be great right now. You get what a lot? I be feeling bad for my daughter too. Cause I'm like, man, she gonna get on my nerves. But what I love about y'all, y'all really, really are sweet. Y'all really are sweet. You just gotta get through the sour part. And y'all want friends until y'all have friends. And then y'all don't want friends. But that's a part of this potential. So, you know, where is not me following Bake back because I'm not mad no more. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Search. I think it's in my messages. Okay, I'm about to play some deep shit. Let's talk about Virgo men. I'm cool with them. Some may not be though. Well, Virgo men are they be having battles with themselves, honey. Virgo men, then the type of niggas who want to defend themselves, but then I'm gonna give you a great example, and this is the most ratchetest example I can give you. Let's take a nigga like Rico, right? Because he's a Virgo. Rico battles with himself every other day. The nigga battles with good and evil. Virgo men battle with good and evil all the time. Like Virgo women, their I don't give a fuck button is like they just say what they say and they mean what they say. But Virgo men feel bad when they say or do something that in that moment they think they're right in. And not a lot of times, because Rico be loud and wrong, but for the men who are right, they'll self-reflect and feel like they're wrong, like they're the bad guy, and then feel bad about what they do, and they'll try to make it right, and then they'll be mad at themselves when they try to make it right because they was right the whole time. It's ghetto. I would hate to be a male Virgo. They got a battle. I'm not following Bake back. He took his ass to the other side. Stay there. I'm only doing it to be nosy. Little boy telling his parents what he. Thank you so much, G lady. Oh my God, hold on. I'm about to find it. I'm about to find it. Oh my God, this is like my favorite video of all time. Hold on. Little boy telling his parents what he heard. Okay. Yes, this is my video. Y'all listen to this. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. No. Y'all be having. You be having. That nigga said, y'all be having it. Let me play that back. Hold on. That might be the movie we be watching sometimes. Oh yeah. Y'all don't have a TV. We can watch TV on my computer though. No. So you don't hear that. What you hear? What I really hear? Yeah. What I really hear? I hear you guys talk. Oh, really? What? What I really hear? I really hear. He should be inspired in the first place. I've been listening to this. Listening. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. No. Y'all be having shit is fucking hilarious. That will always be. That will always be fucking hilarious. I love the fuck out of that video. So when y'all hear me talk about so y'all be having it, that's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about. Oh, that shit is funny. Oh shit. That will always be funny. That shit. Y'all be having it. Oh my god. So that's me and my husband joke. When we talking shit, when we say it be about anything. Like, did you take them cookies out the room? Nah, I didn't do that. Nah, you was over there having it. We just that would be your worst fear. Well, girl, you better learn to be quiet, turn some music up. The way my floor plan of my house is, my my our room is on the other, like it's a split floor plan. So like they rooms are on the other side of the house. Like it's over there. Like it's a, you know what I'm saying? We got a pretty big house, okay? Contrary to what the trolls like to say. But so if they over there on their side of their room, they not gonna hear shit. All right, Des. Congratulations on the 3K, girl. Road to 4K. We got to get Des up to 5K so she can show her beautiful face. That's why kids need to be the way down the hall to the basement. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But that shit is hilarious. Y'all be having it. I love the fuck out of that video. That's like the best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all like people, but y'all don't like people. Y'all like attention. Y'all like space and attention. It be cute for a little bit, and then y'all just be like, "Mm." In order for a Sagittarius to have a good friendship, they have to miss y'all. Like if they don't miss you, if you're not entertaining enough for them to miss you, then just leave them alone. Okay. I be yearning for my daughter to love me. Do you know how excited I get when she just randomly hugs me? Sagittariuses are better with Pisces though. So my daughter is always under her daddy, just always. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. But I hug and kiss my daughter anyway cuz she going to get this love, okay? She going to get my love. I don't care. And I do it to soften her up. That way she can like not so much get upset. Girl, it is what it is. Fuck them kids. No. I'll be like, go to your room. Goodbye. Get out of my face. What's up, Miss Brady? Y'all get along as friends. Relationships, no. Because when Caps try to control the situation of that relationship, it's going to go to shit. You can't control no damn Sagittarius. Them is some free bird motherfuckers. Now, what you can do is give them that idea and hopefully they take it and run with it. And if y'all both have the same idea and it works, it does. But you can't control them. There's, and I'm not saying control them as in not let them have anything. It'll be some shit like you'll see a great opportunity for them, and it'll just make them the best because this is something that they mentioned to you probably 2 years ago about what they might have wanted to do to improve their life. And then you see the opportunity and you're like, that will be great for them. Hey babe, remember when you wanted to do this 3 years ago? They have something that you can apply for downtown and you're guaranteed to get it. And they're like, no, you will lose your shit. And that is why Capricorns and Sagittarius should just stay friends. Just saying. Just saying. Never mind. He want to play. Okay. Okay. That's your mama sign. I'm talking about as far as relationships. If you got along as relationships, you probably would still be together. I'm just saying. Right. And y'all do be wanting to be figuring it out, but y'all be wrong. Not all the time, but the times y'all be wrong, the look on y'all faces when y'all know y'all wrong and y'all find out y'all wrong, we don't talk about it. We just move on. Good night, Kwani. We don't talk about it. We just go on, slide on over. I make sure I let my daughter know, like, I make her apologize. I show her that it's okay to get my advice. I even show her that I'm wrong, because if I make a mistake with her, I want her to think it's okay. Like, the worst thing you could teach your child is it's not okay to make mistakes. I mean, you don't want them to do no ratchet shit, but I like my kids to see me as a human being, not a god. That's like the worst thing you could do. We good at relationships. They like to cheat, ma'am. If y'all good at relationships, cheating is not a positive thing. At least not for me. I don't know how you get down, but if that's a deal breaker for you, then cheating probably would not make the relationship good. It would make it bad. I'm just saying. See, you look that Naya, you sound a little toxic. You sounded a little bit toxic right now. You talk about fighting and stuff, catching them hands. See, that be the problem. That don't make the relationship good. That make it toxic. Now the sex is good, the connection is good, but if they don't respect you enough to respect your wishes to not cheat, that's when it start turning bad. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. I don't mind. I have nobody, because the right thing to do once I've been lifted. But you know what? Taurus men could really be the fuck alone, and just they don't have to be with nobody. That's the problem with Taurus men. They don't have to be with a fucking soul. Okay? They can fucking be by their goddamn selves. When my mom passed, my dad did try again, and unfortunately that lady transitioned. And he's just like, fuck it, I'll be by my damn self. And he's very comfortable with that. A Taurus man can be by himself alone under the rock and do him. And Taurus men know that they can rely on themselves more than anybody. So they'll be fucking alone. That's why it's easy to be with a Taurus man, but it's difficult. If you get with a Taurus man and he's loyal to you, perfect. But if he's not sure about you, girl, don't waste your time. And waste your time, because them motherfuckers can be alone. Okay. They don't even need a cat or a dog. They don't need, that's how raw them niggas are. They don't need shit. They could be alone, honey. So the ghetto. He said Naya boo a thug. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong? They cheated when I was ready to be alone. I get tired of people. They cheat. Oh, they cheat. Girl, that sounds like a situation I just would not want to be a part of. I'm telling you, Taurus men, they will be by their motherfucking selves. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's not like y'all don't like people, but y'all don't like people. But y'all don't mind people. But the ghetto. Sagittariuses are free spirit. That's a plus. But Sagittariuses can't be alone. They like being alone until they don't want to be alone. That's why I call it spatention. Y'all be wanting space and attention. Y'all gonna get some kind of attention. It don't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be just people around you or friendships or casual conversation. Y'all gonna want some attention quicker than a Taurus would. I'm telling you. I am, Monica. It's this damn retrograde. It got me up. And I'm mad that I'm up because I don't want to be up. I want to be asleep. Slap you so hard. I bet you won't. Oh my God. What did I just press play on? I did not mean to press play with that. That don't even sound like a funny short. I know that's just such a really warped thing that I just do not like being a part of. God dang, she's snoring loud. Lord, my kids sleep like they got full time jobs. I promise you. Let me see. What was I looking for? Okay, so I wanted to play some um deep rabbit hole stuff. You know what? I'm not about to play with you, Sagittarius, tonight. I'm not even gonna try to understand what the fuck any of that means at this point of time in my grown ass life. I'm just not. I don't subscribe. I don't. Being a kid is hard work. Man, my daughter, what she do today? I can't even, she do so much stuff. I don't even remember half of the time. She rambles a lot. She rambles a whole lot. Like I noticed my last one because she is turned up. Jalea did not say anything wrong. I'm sorry. Were we talking about Jalea? Was it, where is that what you want to talk about tonight, gangster? Is that what you came in here for, sweetie? We're like talking about astrological signs. It you just had to get that out, huh? Jalea did not say anything wrong. I said it. Oh, it's so funny. My son laughing in his sleep. She had to get that out. That was fucking burning a hole in her side all day. I tried to date a Scorpio. It didn't last long. I'm telling you, it's either really good or really bad. It's either really good or really bad. I don't know. She just came in here fighting for her life. She came in here swinging. Uh, 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 with the name gangster, emotional than a motherfucker. Passionate as hell with the name gangster with the ER. Does it have the ER gangster? Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Is it you know somebody? Do you think you say you care, but in person, but you really don't give a different room? You're gonna have to reword that question. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Sagittarius is either good or bad. It's either super toxic or balanceable. Well, as many times as a Taurus get in toxic relationships, they, I can almost guarantee you, whoever that woman is, just ruined it for the next bitch. Just don't even try. Whoever it is, done ruined it for the next bitch, and she should just. If a Taurus told you, if you date a male Taurus and he was like, "Well, I don't know about this because I've experienced," walk away. Just be like, "All right, buddy, check please." Gangster just wanted some attention. That's all. They be want some love. Child Scorpios, ooh, the ghetto. My daughter is Scorpio, and Scorpios really should have been fire signs. They really should have. You can't have them, but they definitely should have been fucking fire signs because these mm. The only difference is they're clingy. That's the only difference. They still water signs, okay? So they love you, but dovey. But They don't trust nobody. So if they trust you and they love you, I guess you gotta accept it. You know, the Scorpios really don't trust nobody anyway. My baby came out the womb not trusting nobody. How does that work? They just really came in here wanting some attention. That shit is hilarious. Yes, emotional gangster with the ER. They waited all day to figure out if me, Des, PJ, or Jason was gonna be live to make that comment. Oh my god. What is wrong with these people? Oh, that shit is hilarious. Oh, look, don't come in here sagging now. Har 7. Don't start sagging. That's what I'm saying. Once you let a Taurus down, each bad relationship that a male Taurus has guarantees the next bitch to not have a good relationship with that nigga. It just at that point, it's just what it is. Just leave him alone. I can't. And they too goddamn stubborn to see the bright side of it. They ain't giving shit a chance. That's their origin story. That's their origin story. When a Taurus don't trust you, don't even bother. Don't even just let it go. I'm gonna play something that I thought I went down the psychology rabbit hole today, and I love me manifestations, stoicism. I love all that stuff. So I'm gonna take y'all down the rabbit hole with me. You know what? Nobody ever talks about how horny fucking Capricorns are. Capricorns, even though people might perceive them as dry a lot of times, them some horny motherfuckers. I'm just throw that out there. Men and women. They, I'm surprised that they don't do the most porn. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Oh, not you in here threatening other signs. Let me see if I can find what the hell I was looking for. I think I sent it to my husband. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, my bad, Nay. I'm gonna be quiet. I won't say nothing else. I won't say nothing else. I'm gonna mind my business. I mean, majority of earth signs, yes, they could be. I mean, feed them, the feed, fun, and fuck. I don't know. Just do that. They'll be happy. Where is it? Okay, I think it was this one. Hold on.
The motto of avoiding the evils and unpleasant situations of society, was asked two questions. The first was, what are the behaviors of people that surprise you the most? Plato enumerated them in order. They get bored in childhood and hurry to grow up, but then they miss their childhood. They lose their health to earn money, but they pay money to regain their health. Worried about tomorrow, they forget about today. In the end, they live neither today nor tomorrow. They live as if they will never die, but they die as if they had never lived. Then came the second question. So what do you suggest? The sage enumerated again. Don't try to make anyone like you. The only thing to do is to leave yourself to be loved. And the most important thing in life is not to have the most, but to need the least. Plato, who was never seen laughing, and
I love me some deep shit. I don't know what it is. I went down the deep shit rabbit hole, and I'm just gonna take y'all with me because why not? There was another one that I was listening to that I wanted to play to y'all that relates a lot since people want to come in here and scream, Julia, Julia. But it's not about Julia. Sorry. Well, actually, it can very well be about Julia in the future. So let me not say that. But this is related to Charlene and Jalea in the future and Nation. Hold on, let me see where I can find this video. Oh yeah, girl, Virgo's crazy as hell. And you know the one of Virgo's biggest hurdles, and it's not really in women Virgos, it's really in men Virgos, their need to respond. If they like, they always feel the need that they have to respond. They don't child, the ghetto. They just always gonna defend their honor. They just they're not the type of person that just let somebody have it. You just not about to say that about them. They gonna prove you're a liar. But I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would just, be quiet. But no, no, they not. They not. Where the hell is that video? I wish my husband would not send me food videos. I don't like when people send me food videos. I don't like when anybody send me food videos, because if you're not gonna come over here and cook it or bring it to my house, I just don't care. Don't send it to me. You know what? Y'all is burnt. You know what? I'm not about to play with y'all tonight. Where is that video? Okay, here it is. Hold on. This is a good one. Wait a minute. Not me replying to it. Where's the main? Ew. See, that's why I don't like the computer. If this was my phone, all I would have to do is click it and it'll play it. Okay, hold on. Let me go here then. Mm, here we go.
Things you will notice from observing people. Psychology. Overly loud people often don't feel heard at home. They feel that in order to be heard, they have to raise their voice. People who have experienced toxic love in their childhood will often find search for the same later in life because it's the only type of love they know.
Did y'all hear that? Let that sink in. If you had a toxic childhood with love, like your parents, and it don't even have to be both parents, it could be one parent who was like really toxic, or your siblings who was really toxic, you will seek that later on in life. Yeah, and that's tough. Girl, it's this retrograde. We all up today. We are all up. We up tonight. Let me see.
Kids growing up in a financially unstable household will often feel guilt about spending their money later in life, even if they are financially stable as adults. Girls growing up with an emotionally or physically absent father will tend to be attracted to boys who are emotionally distant.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Y'all heard that, right? Girls who have absent fathers or emotionally distant fathers will seek the type of men. Yeah, it's that deep. Crazy, right? This is why I tell people to get to the root so you can know why you the way you are. Deep, ain't it? I love the psychology rabbit hole. That's why fathers are important. And the fathers who are around. What's up, Dallas? It's Coco. And you... Coco, we not listening to you. Sorry. Um, that's why it's important for fathers to be around. And the fathers that are around, that's why it's important for them to show their daughters the love, and the mothers to show that, because there's some women who love their fathers but can't stand their mothers because there is something missing with that. Now, I won't say the mama is jealous,
What's up,
but I will say that sometimes that be an issue too. But this is why fathers are important. They supposed to, that is supposed to be, the fathers are supposed to be their daughter's first love. Just like with women and boys, we're supposed to show our sons how they need to be treated. That's really important too. Now, it has to be a balance. Okay. We can't just be like, "Oh, my king, let me put on your socks for you." No, you don't. I know some mothers who really do that with their sons, like Mama D. Okay. You don't Mama D your sons. You don't turn into son husbands, but you do got to have that balance. Is everyone insinuating that people from unstable homes growing up are cheating tonight? Girl, where you get that from? What? Oh no, we're not. I ain't say that. I don't even know what that means. Ooh, child. No, and it really depends on the person, because you can have a kid grow up in a very toxic environment and they can have the reverse effect. But the majority of the time, he said, who cheating? Look, the majority of the time when you experience toxicity in your household, you go seek that out because you're used to that chaos. You consider that as love. Oh, the retrograde. The retrograde isn't about cheating. The retrograde is about um exes popping up, um communication issues, electronic issues, setbacks, drama because of the miscommunication. You know, goofy stuff. It's really ghetto. It's really ghetto experience. Girl, everybody too old to be cheating. Who's still doing that? Ain't nobody got time for that. Your ex popped up. Oh my God. See, I'm telling you, don't be, when these exes come around during the retrograde, do not answer your phone. Return to sender. Don't do it. You just gonna give yourself a headache for no damn reason. Don't do it. Trust me. Oh, also, during the retrograde, do not start nothing new, no new job if you can help it, because a lot of people who starts new jobs, new contracts, move in a place and all that stuff during the retrograde, y'all not gonna like the outcome later. It's gonna be ghetto. Meditating is really good. I'm actually about to put on my meditation music before I try to lay down and give me some rest. She said she about to come turn that damn Wi-Fi off. She gonna turn it all the way off. And she's serious too. I just feel it. She been wanting to do that for a while. You been getting on her nerves. No, I'm just playing. I'm so happy that CJ and D-Bake is cool again. And they had that long conversation. They had that long conversation. They talked it out. But that's that Virgo shit. Virgos be sometimes Virgos be trying to see the good in the shit. Girl, we all old. Yes, meditation music is so lovely. What y'all listen to? Do y'all listen to meditation or affirmations? I do a little bit of both. I have a playlist. Mm-mm. You know what? Yeah, that's good. They say that all the time. Like relationships are bad. Oh, frequencies are really good too. Relationships are breakups are bad, but friendship breakups are the worst because it's like you're losing a family member. It's like somebody like so close to you and so tight knit. It's bad. It's really bad. It's terrible. It really, really is. Cause you done told this person like they know everything about you. You grew up together. Y'all know each other's secrets. Y'all know the dumb shit y'all used to do. Y'all know the houses y'all egged together. The fight y'all got into with other people. You know what I'm saying? CJ and him have a history, but I'm glad they're gonna get past whatever they're gonna get past. I'm glad. And as for CJ on 32, that nigga didn't care the day it happened. He said what he said and he already moved on. Yeah. So I'm just glad that him and Bake made it. Yeah, that's they close. Y'all get on my nerves tonight. Not the eyes. Well, it depends. Sometimes I do that and sometimes I listen to books when I go to sleep. Sometimes I listen to motivational speakers, and then sometimes I listen to Abraham Hicks or Louise Hay or Les Brown. Les Brown is hilarious. And you know, it really depends. Joe Dispenza for sure. I love me. Y'all know I love me some Joe Dispenza. You as young as you feel, okay? Cause I know when my mama was prancing around here, she shit. You couldn't tell her shit. People used to think she was like in her 30s and shit. Whole time she was like 67. You as young as you feel. And my aunties, one of my aunties passed at like I think they were like 96. I mean, shit. Well, they grew their own food, and I mean, they wouldn't farm their own chickens though. They go to the store for their chicken and stuff. But my other auntie, she would not eat fast food. I think she ate fast food one time in her life. It was a cheeseburger, and she was not impressed. I listen to Frequency of 432. Will attract money, abundance, and prosperity. Connection with the wealth. We wish you a lot of money and abundance, prosperity. 369 is a good number. Tesla was obsessed with that number, and very much so. My husband just got 369 tattooed on him recently. I woke up and I texted him. I said, "You getting a tattoo, ain't you?" He was like, "Yep." No, ma'am, you ain't here. Kids put more age on you. They put more age on you. So compared to that, I'm old. But I'd rather be old than young because young people are stupid, in my opinion. Because I know when I was younger, I was stupid. Speaking of ages, did y'all hear that dumbass shit? Cameron, how old are you? You got an old soul, you 32. Speaking of age, now I understood again. I understood again what she was trying to say. I promise y'all I did. But I don't think the things that come out of Charlene's mouth, she truly educates herself 100% on. I think she just takes a little bit off the top and just run with it and remix it later. And when she said, God, every time I try to repeat this, I promise you I lose brain cells. When she said, the older you get, it's not really the older, it's the younger because it's a new experience. She probably would have been better off saying it's a new age. That's what you call a new age. The age is new, not young, but new. I just, she heard something like that because I've heard that phrase before, and she just took it, slaughtered it, and just, just, I'm not even gonna hurt my head tonight. It's too late. I can't even. I just September 9th, my son's birthday is coming up. It's September 5th. Not you tried to take your old ass to the club. Yeah, that young shit is stupid. Definitely educated. Not Benjamin Button. Oh my God. She tried to make it seem like since the age is new, it's young. But young is young. New is new. You're dealing with a new age. I just, oh God. I'm gonna find that video where it explains that. But she just be taking a little over the top. She'll take a little off the top. She the type of nigga, instead of eating the whole cake, she just gonna eat the frosting. That's what she gonna do. She not gonna she instead of her chewing the nutrients of the broccoli, she chew the broccoli and spit out the nutrients. She just don't. It's like with the rice jars, and it's just she don't. How many spiritual practices have Charlene tapped into since we seen her? I mean, I didn't heard a little Hebrew Israelite come out of her. I didn't heard a little manifestation. I didn't heard a little witchcraft. I done heard a little voodoo. I done heard a little hoodoo. I done heard a lot of bit of everything. Like she just, po child. Okay, she really don't because she didn't explain it right. She didn't explain it right. I gotta find the video. I know what she's talking about because a lot of, I just hate that she was, and when Destiny called her out about saying coping instead of coping, I was just done for the day. I didn't want, I needed an adult and I just didn't want to talk anymore because it's like she say so much dumb shit and she just, her supporters just be right there just supporting. But what she meant was, I mean, I mean, you hear how they talk. So why not? Fuck it up. Let me see if I can find it. Mm, mm, mm. Damn, look at all this shit. Google just be popping up. Of course, I can't find it. I can't find it. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Probably not gonna find it. Mm, mm, mm. Anyway, what she was trying to explain was you've experienced being like me. I've experienced being 35, but I haven't experienced being 40. When I get to 40, that's going to be a new age for me. But how she said it was, I'm really getting younger because I it's new to me. No, that means it's new. It doesn't mean you're young. It means it's oh god. I'm gonna need this girl to take some type of course. Something. She was just, when you try to be deep. What up, Tabani? When you try to be deep and you just it comes to a point where you put on your little tinfoil koofy hat and shit, and you just it's just too deep. Like it's not. I won't even say too deep. It's deep to where it's dumb. Like it's given. Y'all seen "Don't Be a Menace to South Central" while drinking your juice in the hood. Remember when the nigga was like, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick knack, paddywhack, give a dog bone. It's giving that. It's just like she woke. Like it's just I can't. Oh, Gangsta been waiting in the bushes for us to bring one of them up so they can have that conversation. I think some of these people live for this. Ah man, that sucks for her. Yeah, that jail scene. Yeah, that nigga said you a little pork. My sister was in that movie. That shit is hilarious. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's giving that. That's what it was giving. It was woke. I couldn't. I couldn't. It was just too much. So, the definition of young is existing for a short time. So maybe she was trying to say you've only been she's only been 33 for a short time and it's new to her. I'm not even going to try to like hurt my brain cells, but she was just trying to force it a little bit too much and it just got out of hand. New and young are two different things. New is new and young is young. So for her to try to do that and then she taught her daughter that it's it didn't work. It didn't work. It did not work. She shouldn't have said that. Because everybody was confused. Everybody lost brain cells, and we all just felt like we needed a hug after that. It was pretty bad. Wasn't the way to go. It was stupid. It was stupid. Just like the rice. The key, and it's like I said on the Soul Session Sunday. The key to um speaking into things like water or plants, those are living things. You trying to do that with a rice jar, that shit is dead in there. If there's anything living in that rice, it's fucking bacteria. Okay, so that's uh, probably not the way to go. It's like she gets a little bit of it and she just fucks it all up. I'm telling my sister, excuse me, sister, can you tap that white girl over there? Yeah, that's what it was giving. That's exactly what it was giving. I'm sorry. It was just too much. We just all needed a hug after that. I'm not even trying to figure her out. I know she's not smart. She's not smart at all. Like she every every day. I'm like, is she just saying dumb shit on purpose? Is she? Because it's like, I feel like when she was with CJ, CJ made her be quiet a lot. Like they rehearsed and did stuff. Like CJ really painted her up and polished her really good and really nice. He really did. That structure was definitely there when he was around. Cause child, once he let that structure go, she start asking, was Dallas in Texas? She said she started saying shit like the pink, she not gonna get the title, she gonna get the pink slip. She started saying shit like as you get older, you really getting younger. Just dumb, dumb. And then now her daughter talk about she don't want a kitten. I mean, she don't want a cat, she want a kitten. I just I don't know what to say at this point. She didn't said other dumb shit, but I just don't have time to go down that rabbit hole. But if you I don't want to use the term dumb blonde because all blondes are not dumb. I think a brunette started that rumor, but it was just it's just too much. It's just too much. I can't. I can't. And I'm like, she'll say this shit. And this is the problem with having yes people around you. Yeah, I don't want a dog. I want a puppy. Well, what you gonna do with? Oh, I'm gonna get rid of it. No, that ain't what you meant. Stop. I'm like, that's the problem with having yes men and yes women around you, because they won't correct you when you say dumb shit. They'll just let you go with it. You know, like when Jessica Simpson was like, "Chicken of the sea, is it tuna or is it chicken?" Kiki kiki. Like that shit is ridiculous. Like, ugh. I'm like, damn, everybody just let you say what you want. Did nobody correct you? Your children didn't correct you. Like, it's just not. Ugh. He really did. He was just like, just shut up, stay pretty. I'll do all the talking. Destiny just posted a video recently about him saying she can still be lazy. Like he blasted her when he was getting the YouTube money in. He was like, I don't care if she's lazy. Like that nigga never hid his feelings. There was a video too that I wanted to play um with CJ and Charlene. And I've been dibbling and dabbling in his older videos. And Charlene was not in love with CJ. The problem with Charlene was, yeah, because fire signs are blunt as fuck. Um, the problem with Charlene was Charlene can't be alone. And we all know that Charlene has abandonment issues. I mean, her mother continuously kept throwing her and her brother out. Like, I think the reason why Charlene allowed her mother to come back and control her life the way she lets her control it is because her mom manipulated Charlene to make Charlene feel like she was a problem, she was the issue. So in return, Charlene allowed her mother to manipulate her just so her mother can be around, just so her mother can be to give her that love. And what's fucked up about that was Tanya waited till all the niggas left her, till her vagina got worn the fuck out, till her Arby's meats just got flated, till she had nothing left, and then she wanted to be a mother. And as much as they come for Miss Brady past, in my opinion, is no different from Charlene's mother. Just because you're around a child and you're with a child every day does not mean you are feeding that child spiritually, emotionally, and giving that child what they need to survive out here in the world. This is why her children are failures. Think about it. If she never slept with the right nigga, she would not be where she's at right now on the level of fame and mild to minimum income. She just so happened to hop on the right dick. And I'm not even trying to be mean. Yes, girl, this retrograde is keeping me up. She just so happened to hop on the right dick. And my issue with that was that's not an accomplishment. That's just you hopping on the right dick at the right time. And the fucked up part about it, in my opinion, is Jamie got the short end of the stick. Y'all seen the short video that I just posted? I just posted a short video of her saying this man had to call, he had to call her mother's phone because she knew, like, the mother was legit, like the mother's doing what she's doing now. She helped Charlene cheat on Jamie with CJ, which really had nothing to do with her. That was none of her business. She was fucking up her grandbaby's opportunity to have a two-parent household. And she fucked that up. And the reason why she fucked that up, because CJ was at the VIP section popping bottles. Okay. And that was off of his dealer money. Okay. So CJ's always been a hustler. That hustle mentality has always been in him. So he was going to be something regardless. People don't give CJ the credit where it's due. They talk so much trash about, well, CJ didn't go to college and CJ said he went to culinary school, and who gives a fuck? The nigga went to the Navy. How many of you motherfuckers can take your goofy fat asses to the Navy? The Navy. He's a veteran. He a whole veteran. The nerve of some people. Just weird. Okay? But they don't like to give him his credit because, he's a black man and they don't like niggas. And a lot of these black women on the platform who support Charlene think black men are beneath them anyway. But they not ready for that conversation. Those women don't think black men are men. A lot of those type of women treat black men, like babies, like little kids. They don't have any respect for them. That's why they so quick to talk trash about CJ. That's why they feel like the children have more authority to have a voice than CJ does. That's why they feel like the kids can cuss out CJ and they have every right because they have a voice. Because it's how these hyenas think. But back to the mama. I don't see any difference. Emotionally, she was not there. She taught her children how to take emotional abuse. She taught them how to take it. Not only did she taught them how to take it, she also taught them how to run away from their problems. You did more damage to your children than you did more good. And now you got this bad stock of generational bullshit. Do you know that weird lady made a Facebook page about CJ and Nike, all down her page talking about who does that? She weird. Oh my goodness, she got too much time on her hands. I know she earned her check every month. They not gonna root for his come up. For what? They not fucking him. Even the men that they with, they don't respect them as men. I bet you they treat the guys or Ghost or whoever the fuck they with like children. Think about it. I have a video. I have a live video. I have a live video on my page where I had some people come on my panel and the guy got totally disrespected by his girl on live. I would never disrespect my husband like that in public. It's embarrassing. But this is how women feel like men should be treated. And a lot of men who were raised by single mothers don't understand because their mothers raised them. So that's a normalcy. We went to the store to get some clothes. We stopped at City Trends. We stopped at a couple of stores. And when I went to the back to go to the bathroom, and they said I couldn't use the bathroom because too many niggas was stealing. Um, by the time I got back to the front, my husband was like, "Did you see all that?" And I'm like, "See all what? What you talking about?" He said, "You didn't hear that?" I'm like, "Hear what?" He was like, "There was this chick. She was pregnant. He's like, she just cussed her baby daddy out." I said, "You lying?" He was like, "No." Like, me and my husband, our relationship, like, we are like friends, okay? We talk, okay? So when we talk to each other, we gonna have my nigga conversations because we known each other for so long. So he was like, "Nigga." I was like, "What happened?" He said, the guy came up to the girl and she's like, "What you want, nigga? Do you want something? Oh, you want something? Don't tell me you want something. Fuck, I'm trying to buy this shit." And he's like, "Fuck you, bitch." And he walked out. I didn't hear any of that. Apparently, my husband did. And I don't know what it is or why, but my husband always seemed to see the tea. He always seemed to see the world star moments. Every now and then I get to see a little taste. But it's weird because it always happens when he's around. I think he just attracts this shit. I don't know what it is, but he always see the shit that a normal motherfucker probably would not see. Okay. I don't know what it is. Okay. Me and my husband known each other for so damn long. He seen my mama whoop my ass one day when he was at my house hanging out with my brother. Yeah, he seen her. He seen my mama whoop my ass. He seen me get an ass whooping by my mama. It was embarrassing. And he was the only person over at that time. It was just him and my brothers. And, you know, my mama whooped my ass. And uh he did not say anything about it. Like, he did not mention it. And he ate shit because he waited, because he's a fucking Pisces. He waited until just a random moment and he was like, "Oh, you ain't think I see your mama whoop your ass?" I was, because it was funny because we was hanging out and we was chilling and we was spending time with each other. And we was just, me and my husband has always before, because growing up we weren't dating. Growing up, we that was just my brother's homeboy. You know what I'm saying? But we always had the relationship that we talk shit to each other. I'm petty, he's petty. So I always had a little crush on him, but I never said anything. But I would always talk shit to him because I had a crush on him. But the nigga would get me. Okay. So I would fuck up and say, like, "Oh, you think you all that? You think you fly? You must think you fly or something." He said, "No, you must think I fly because I never said that." And I'd be like, "Fuck," I fell right into it. So it's like water sign mind games. So as we got older, I started getting the nigga even bold. You know what I'm saying? Got to sharpen my water sign skills. But anyway, we always go back and forth and we get each other. But we was hanging out and we was chilling and we was just talking. And every day in the back of my head, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I hope this nigga don't bring the time that he saw me get my ass whooped." Because I knew he saw me get my ass whooped. I knew he saw me get a whooping. I was like, "Oh my God, I hope he don't break it up." Like every single day. And he would never bring it up. The motherfucker waited to the right moment. I was like, "You know what?" But I have a joke on my husband too, though, because I see my husband get caught up in some bullshit too. Now it wasn't with his parents; it was at school. So it's not as big because it wasn't like getting a whooping. But oh my God, me and my brother was laughing at that nigga so hard. It was just so fucking funny. It's just so many stories. But me and this nigga grew up together, and No, we don't. We don't, because what do we look like? But oh my gosh, one day me and my husband are we gonna get on we gonna get on here. We gonna talk some of our shit and talk some of our stories, because I do want to talk about how I laughed at something that happened with that nigga. That shit was the funniest shit on the planet. Me and my brother was laughing so fucking hard because we was in band class together. And oh my God, that shit was retarded. But I don't even know where I was going at this point. I just went all the way left. But like I was saying, Tanya, in my opinion, is the worst. She's the worst because she didn't like created an emotional fucked up cycle of abuse within her children. So this is why Charlene attracted the men that she attracted, whether good or bad, whether they were good for her and they were bad for her. Make no mistake, CJ will admit a lot that he's not emotionally available based on the traumas and situations and things he has experienced in his lifetime. So whatever situation he has not really ironed out or worked out within himself, that has not come to head yet. He has not addressed it. He has not sat on anybody's couch. Therefore, emotionally, he is not available for a spouse, but he could be very well available for his children. And he pours so much love into his children. And it's a beautiful thing. But he's flawed. He's a flawed man. With that being said, he's also emotionally distant. The reason why CJ is emotionally distant is because the people that he does put his trust into, he would be crushed if they betray him. Now, the situation with Charlene, I noticed, and some of the older YouTube videos, it was a couple of things that kind of caught my eye about how she spoke and how she had a conversation and how they talked. CJ is an Aries, he's a fire sign, so they rush into shit and they love really, really hard, right? So I feel like on his end, he just rushed really, really hard, was very optimistic for the best, and he was the one who said he loved her first. They admitted that on the Q&A. One of the people who called in for the Q&A asked the question. They said, "What do you guys love most about each other?" CJ's like, "Well, I like the boobies." And she was like, "No, about me as a person." And this nigga said, "You're beautiful. You let me do whatever you want to your body." And it was just like, oh, this nigga not loving her like that. He didn't like it was like no substance of it was no emotional substance, like, you balance me out, or you're easy to talk to, or something, something. I don't know. I don't know. It's on CJ's video. It's on this Q&A CJ video. It's on the video actually that I posted of the short of him admitting that he sent a naked picture to his mama phone because they were sharing phones because the mom was helping her daughter cheat like a ratchet. It was definitely giving lust. And she said, "Well, what I like about CJ," and I said, "Like, oh, okay, okay, like, mm, mm-hmm." So it was really like something to do for them, and they were just seeing where it went. The only thing that I really saw that they agreed on and stood on was the fact that they didn't want to get married. And even in CJ's face, CJ seemed like he was saying it because he was like, I probably just don't want to do that because I'm young. But he still said, maybe later on down the years when we have done everything, which let me know that CJ did want to be married, but he just didn't want the embarrassment of, you know, saying he wanted to get married and she didn't. You get what I'm saying? It was just very interesting for me to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably do like I'm doing with Erica and Damian Cryer. I'm gonna go back with them too as well. Because it was a lot of things in the beginning that I saw and I'm like, they not feeling each other like that. I think they just got comfortable. And I think what Charlene did with CJ was Charlene was transferring her love for Jamie to CJ. She didn't have an opportunity to get over Jamie. She didn't have an opportunity to heal from Jamie. The reason why she left Jamie is because Jamie was not financially what she wanted, but she did want him. He just wasn't, she just didn't want to take care of or feel like she's doing the majority of the work. Now, I believe, like Des said, that Jamie slang, but he didn't have the income or the capacity of what CJ has accomplished now. I think he hustled in a different way. But I believe Charlene was just tired of that. She was tired of the here's and there. She was tired of the struggle. So the only thing she knew to do was run. And she had her mother in her ear, ready to wreck her home. Her mother don't know nothing about men in a relationship fixing it because she didn't do such a bang up job with doing it with their fathers. So what advice is she going to give her daughter? She's going to give her daughter the advice she knows herself. Fuck them, find somebody else. Fuck them, find somebody else. So what they do, they go out to the club and they find CJ. Yeah, CJ was definitely on some homosexual action at that time. You know what? Also, I'm not even gonna hold you. CJ actually felt like Charlene was comfortable to be around because he didn't have to go as far as responsibility. Stay with me. What do I mean by that? Although he was helping raise the kids and taking care of the kids weren't his. So any point of time, CJ knew in the back of his mind, if they broke up, it's a clean break. So he was comfortable with it. Like, I want y'all to go back to his videos when people kept asking Charlene, was she going to have a baby with CJ? Charlene would put her head down in shame. And it was like, fuck, I tied my tubes. And she said, I didn't know I was going to meet CJ. And the way you saw her reaction and her behavior, it was just, it was an embarrassment for her. It was like she didn't really feel like a woman or complete or whatever. It was just something really off about her energy when she said it. Like it was a lot of regret behind it. But then you see CJ, CJ would have like this smile or this smirk because it was just like, yeah, her tubes is tied. What can you do? It was a comfort for him. Had Charlene been able to get pregnant, CJ would have been safer. He would have been, a little bit more cautious with her. It wouldn't have went as far as it went. The comfortability of her not being able to have children because the tubes were tied was good for him at that time, especially when he was in his 20s. Now, as he got older and she wanted to start having a baby and doing all that other stuff, he was like, fuck it, we've been together this long. Fuck it, why not? And CJ's like that. And here we are. The ghetto. I'm so glad don't have to deal with relationship problems. Well, shit, nobody really has to deal with relationships problems. It's how you deal with the relationship. She had the looks, not the brains, and her mama had the control of her. And you know what? The reason why her mama was able to have control over her is because her mom did not give her love for so long and didn't. You don't ever hear Charlene say the closeness and the tightness her and her mother had. You always hear the distance and the problems and the drama her and her mother had. You always hear that. You don't ever hear the stories of her growing up with in their childhood. It is nothing ever like my mom used to do my hair. We used to play in each other's hair. We used to, do each other's makeup. I have stories where I used to do my mom's hair. Now my mom's hair was short because she liked to wear the shortcut, but she had really beautiful curly hair, and I was putting barrettes in it, and my mom looked crazy as hell, but I thought I was doing something. And then I have stories when me and my mom used to go out to eat all the time and used to have like, little dinners and shit. Like every Sunday we would go do something and everything like that. Like my mom was my homegirl, my ride or die, my best friend. But but we were very, my mom was older. So it wasn't like, ha, my mom was not ratchet. She wasn't doing all that other shit. My mom wasn't doing none of that. Okay. My mom was too old for that shit. Okay. She would that I didn't get young mom. My sister got young mom. I didn't get young mom. I got older, reserved, like to shop at the yard sales and shit mom. Okay. So it wasn't no dressing hoochie. It wasn't none of that stuff. But I had a really good relationship with my mom. And then with my birth mom, we had a lot of stuff in common as well. Before my mom became a truck driver, she actually went to court reporting school. So we related on that level. But I have stories of my mom, my birth mom, doing my hair as well. And certain things that we used to do. We used to hang out. We used to always go to the store. I don't know what it was about my mom and these late night runs at the store, but she liked to do the night runs at the store, and we like to go do that. And it was just it's memories that you have with the people that love you, that you can say this is the experience that I had. Now, that even with a lot of the other women, they have experiences with their grandmothers. Now, my grandma died young, both of them. Well, no, not both of them. My birth grandma died when my mom was like 2. So even my mom didn't get to have a relationship with her mom. But my mom who raised me, I was able to meet my grandma, but I was so young. I was like about 2 or maybe like 2 or 3, and then she passed. So I remember like seeing her face in pictures when I go visit the estate, but I don't remember like really just doing anything. And a lot of people got the story of me telling people that like I knew she was gone when she passed, but I don't remember none of that. So I don't have experience like my husband. He has plenty of experiences that he has had with his grandma. So that's people have those relationships too. I've never heard her say anything comforting or loving or some advice that she's given to her mother or some type of something. You know, my mom let me cry in her arms. It's more of a of Charlene wants to prove to her mom that she's not a disappointment. Like it's like with her mom, everything was disappointing to her. Everything is Charlene's fault. So it's like that's why she allows her mother to control her. It's very weird. I don't know how to explain it. But in the CJ world, she's not accountable at all. Right? But in mommy world, everything is her fault. Me and my mom would have had this amazing relationship had I not gone out and got pregnant. Had I not allowed a guy that I was dating to do this and do that. Me and my mom's relationship was not good because of the guy that I chose to be with. And then the alleged abuse and all that shit. She would say all of that, but she was like, what kind of mom would want her daughter to be around, want to be around her daughter who wants to get black eyes? Like she totally blamed that whole situation on herself as opposed to her mom just being a fucked up bitch. Her mom didn't give her the love that she needed in the first place. She needed her mother. She got pregnant at young. She wouldn't have got pregnant in the beginning anyway, because like I said, the girls do need their fathers, but if you have that balance of a mother, like I said, I didn't grow up with my father. I met my father when I reconnected with my father when I was about 16 years old. And that's when I met my father. But I've already went through the growing pains and the majority of the stuff that I needed to go. Now, granted, the teenage years and up was very beneficial, and him helping me during my 20s was very beneficial for me, and us having the conversations that we have. But even with my father, I remember when my father taught me how to drive. I remember when my father and me would watch Charm together, and we would talk shit, and he would tell me his dark humor. You have to have some type of love connection with your family members to know, like, dang, that person really fuck with you. I've never heard her say anything of substance with her and Tanya that I can say, damn, it was always, I did this to piss my mom off type shit. And if what people are saying are true, that Tanya would always kick her kids out, that's not showing your children you love them. That's showing your children that you're a fucking burden. And that psychologically does something to somebody. So you wouldn't be shocked when Charlene makes the moves that she makes in this world because her mother failed her. And it's like, that's why when I was talking about Charlene before, um, not she had babies to compete with Nike and sell the bag. What up, killer squad? When I was talking about Charlene before, I would always bring up the fact that her mother was jealous of her. Her mother was always jealous of her. Hmm. I know y'all. I know the men. I know the men in the sector. I know the men in the sector is happy about that. I know y'all are like. I know when PJ and them wake up and they see, they gonna be like, oh, 32K. Like, I love it. I love when I see men be men. And then when my husband wakes up and I tell him he gonna be happy, I love it. I just love the energy. I love it all day. Well, now Tanya doesn't really tolerate her kids now. Now she leans on them because that's all that they have left. Now that she got the youngness and the youngness then wore off on her old ass, she has no other option but to emotionally suck her children's lives. She has no other option. That's why she already then started off by getting a dog to die alone. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. But she also is using her children as a retirement plan, hiking up lonely ass mountains and shit. This is all a part of her plan. And then she's already trying to recruit Jalea, talking about you gonna be single like grandma and shit. Like this shit is insane. The real villain is the mother, in my opinion. And she created a monster. She created a monster. So now Tanya's trying to make up for old times and be super mom and always rely. And but think about it, because I remember Des brought this up, but this caught my attention as well. You know how they say Charlene can't never do nothing without her mama. That's because she never had her mama. So now that she has the opportunity to have her mom, it's mom, 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 mom. I could be around my mom all the time. I could see my mom all the time. Mom, 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 mommy, mommy, mum, mum, mama, on some Stewie shit. The reason why Charlene can't do nothing without her mother is because she never had her mother around. So no, hell no, there's nothing Charlene can't do without her mother because she finally gets her mom. It took her to be an adult to get her, but she finally got her mom. When her mom ran out of stuff to do, ran out of niggas to fuck, ran out of opportunities, and she aged the fuck out, now she want to be a mother. And in my opinion, that is no better than Miss Brady's past because she failed them kids. She really did. People always want to come for Miss Brady and want to talk trash about Miss Brady, but when Miss Brady come out with her story, I know it's going to be a very interesting one, and I know we all want to hear it. What up, Tay? But when she come out with her story, she gonna come out with her story. But what Tanya was doing was pure selfishness. She wanted to be young. She wanted to go out there and fucking suck. And then when the kids got older and she realized she hit the wall, now she wants to be a mommy. So she's going to emotionally take advantage of the children that she psychologically put into them, that it was their fault for everything going wrong in the first place. And I can't figure out what type of man Tanya goes for. Bad as she talk about CJ considering a Mexican and Van Daddy. No, Tanya is definitely a raggedy mama. She's not a good mom. You put your daughter at 14 out at a very pivotal age, at a very important moment. The reason why she got pregnant anyway is because she couldn't find the love that she needed in that household. She couldn't find the love that she needed in that household. She needed a mother. And you weren't there. You were there, but you weren't there emotionally. Every time I hear Charlene talk about her mama, she talk about her mama going to medical school. She talk about how her mama worked all her life for the government. She talk about all the shit that's not on the level of my mom was there when nobody had my back. My mom's my best friend. We went and hang out. When I was a little girl, she used to show me how to paint my nails. You ain't gonna hear none of that shit. You ain't gonna hear none of that. Now, at least I could say Charlene went and took the girls to get their nails done. They'll have those kind of memories. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell that there's something missing. Charlene was missing her mama. She was missing her mama and her daddy. So that's why she fell into Jamie's arms. And whatever situation happened with that happened with that. I heard Charlene fans said Jalea might got ooh, I hope not. Not she ain't Mexican. Mm-mm. He like hell no. But that's what happened. Her mother single-handedly fucked up her kids. She fucked up her kids. She always made them seem like they're the problem. That's probably why Charlene don't want to take accountability. She been taking accountability for all her mom shit for years. It's never her mama fault on why things happen. It's never her mama's fault. Her mama can't take accountability of shit. It's all Charlene's fault. So when it's time for Charlene to take accountability of the shit that she needs to take accountability of, is she tired at this point? So she not going to. It's sad. It's a sad cycle. And I would hate to be Charlene. For real. Good night. I would really hate to be her. Cause that's sad. Your mother's around you because you've been wanting this. She been wanting this all her life. As she was a little girl, she been wanting that, to have a close relationship to her mother. This nigga said, "Why y'all always blaming Mexican?" Um, Eric, I don't know if you know this, but Charlene went on a video and she said that her dad was Mexican and Hawaiian. So everybody's going off of that. Now, whether that's true or not, apparently nobody knows. But that's her story and she's sticking to it. And at that point, she not even claiming back black because she said she from her daddy. Her daddy's Hawaiian and Mexican. That's what she said. Hmm. I love y'all, but Mexican stuff gotta stop. I could talk shit about Mexicans. I could do that. I have that right. I think. I believe so. I want to say my grandfather was Mexican. Now, before y'all come for me, I don't know if he was Mexican. And you know why I don't know if he was Mexican? Because he doesn't fucking know why he was Mexican. Okay. Story time. So, my grandfather on my mama's side was raised in a foster home of black folk. And um, they didn't know if he was Mexican, El Salvadorian. Spanish, Hispanic. Okay. But he didn't know. He was a foster kid. So he was raised by a black family. And it was like really sucky because I talked to my grandfather about this, and he told me how the black kids used to make fun of him because he was Mexican, and the Mexican kids used to make fun of him because he lived with a black family. I was like, "Ooh, child, the ghetto." Ugh. Fun fact: my grandfather was an Aries. Let me see if I can get a picture of my grandpa. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So my grandfather definitely leans like a cholo, but we don't know which kind, and he didn't either, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, people. Do, 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 do. So if I want to talk about some Mexicans, I'm gonna talk about some Mexicans. But her saying she not black and she Mexican and Hawaiian is crazy. It's crazy. But I don't think they just talking about Mexicans. I think they're just saying that she's not Mexican. Mm-mm-mm. Do, 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 do. There we go. Mm-mm. Let me see. The storm didn't do y'all too bad, did it? Not really. And people just kind of bounce back from it. Hold on. One of my best friends. Well, I don't even know if we should do it like, well, I don't trust them little DNA things anyway. But hold on. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Okay, hold on. That's my grandpa. So y'all could be the judge. But that's the story of my grandfather. He didn't know what he was, but we think he Mexican. It is what it is. I think she needs to go on Maury and find her father. She needs closure. Well, she might not want to do that. Like when you're blamed for everything and it's like everything is your fault as a child, she not gonna want to do nothing to piss her mama off. No, girl, I've actually he looked Mexican. Somebody said El Salvadorian one time. So, I was just like, I don't know. But hell, he didn't know either. And he didn't speak Spanish. So, um, he grew up, he became a nurse, and he only dated black women. So his his first baby mama, which is my grandma, she passed early. She had my mom. And then his second wife was my auntie's. She was black. So my grandma was light skinned, but my grandfather's wife, first wife, was chocolate. He loved him some chocolate sisters, oh God. And then his last wife that he had before he passed, she was chocolate too. You know what I'm saying? So he loved the chocolate ladies. I think my grandma was like the only light skinned lady that he dealt with. So I don't know. But he didn't really have a good relationship with people from Hispanic descent because, in some parts and areas in California, not a lot of Hispanics and black people get along. I'm just going to throw that out there. And in different areas of the globe too. Some people do get along, some people don't. Did Charlene have a video taking the kids to Mexico to visit her extended family? I could have sworn she did if I'm not tripping. I don't know because I have not been that long in the game on YouTube. So yeah. hmm So the joke is in the family, like they be like, we think we Mexican, and we just be laughing because none of us know, but we do know we niggles. Mm, we do know we niggles. Just listen to music. But yeah, but leave race out. It's not about the fact that, you know, it's the fact that she said she wasn't black. That's the weird part for us. I mean, you could be black and Mexican. Like that's a possibility. But the fact that she said she was Mexican and Hawaiian and totally distanced herself from niggerdom and her mom is black is an issue for us that we should be able to speak about. It's no shade against Mexicans. It's just like, bitch, you can't be both. You just gonna distance yourself from black folk, huh? I would never. Ugh. Yes. And you know what? My brother, he went on a cruise and they made fun of him. It was a Mexican guy who was a comedian. And he said, "Whose side are you on? Are you gonna go with us or you gonna go with them?" And my brother said he was so embarrassed. His wife laughed at him. It was horrible. I was like, "Ooh, child the ghetto." Most definitely. Transitioning is very difficult for people who are still living. She isn't the brightest crayon in the pack. I just don't even know why she felt like when people try to distance themselves from their blackness, and I mean their black Americanness, you do have people watching and show some love. Sir, sir, I can't talk shit about something I'm a part of. I, like I said, I believe I'm Mexican, but I know I'm from Hispanic descent. I'm not going to pretend that that's just like me pretending that I'm not black. I think that's retarded. Like what she did. That's just like me saying I'm from, well, I can't say that cuz my daddy black. But the fact that she said I'm Mexican and Hawaiian and you're supposed to be what your father is, so I'm just Mexican and Hawaiian is fucking retarded. Oh, oh Lord. We got the Aries in the chat. I think that's stupid. You should be. I don't like people who try to distance themselves from being black. I don't like people who try to be black when it's convenient. Those type of people make my ass itch. I think people like that are weird. If you gonna love your culture, love your culture. Love everything that you love being, but don't distance yourself from being black because black history is in every culture. Even in Mexico, I cannot think of that black Mexican's name who I want to say he started. ah, Let me not start mixing up the history, but no, he won. He helped win a war in Mexico. I cannot think of his name right now, but he was a black Mexican. So we have black history in every culture. That's why when I was talking to Sandra the other day and we were talking about Dominicans, there's black people in that culture as well. They're all over the fucking globe. And it's a whole history behind Mexico, behind Dominican and Haitians and all that other stuff. And people need to learn their history. What up, Quana? People need to learn their history, but saying that you're not black, I will never respect nobody like that. What you doing up, girl? I know while I'm up. We done already just had a whole conversation about y'all Aries and shit. Not playing Sims. You know what? I haven't played Sims in so long. I'm one of those people. I played the game of Sims, right? And I got all this stuff, a nice house, lost it all, never went back. Cause you're not about to play with me. I mean, a big house. I had everything set, and I don't know what happened. I think somebody erased my game or deleted some stuff. I ain't never went back. I don't play them kind of games. It is when Mexican gets brought up all the time. The point is for us is she talking about well shit, it's not just Mexican, Eric, it's Hawaiian too. Is any Hawaiians getting offended? Don't laugh at me, Quana. It took me a long time to get that mansion and that car and the dog and the picket fence and shit. Do you know how long that took me? And for a raggedy motherfucker to erase my shit. Don't nobody know who did it. Don't know. Did nobody see nothing? Niggas just be hating for no reason. How you gonna erase my? Yeah, I'm done. I've never played that game again. And my husband, he was like, "You look, they got the new sim." I don't give a shit about that. Don't tell me about that. Not yeah. I heard y'all talk about my breed. Y'all don't like to talk about how impulsive y'all are. CJ exposes the fuck out of y'all. Y'all are impulsive. That's why I have my gaming system and my daughter has hers. Well, shit. My kids have their PlayStations and my husband has his, but it did not change the fact that one of my big head boys came up in here and erased all his shit to, I want to say, Modern Warfare or something like that. He was hot. I was like, I know how that feels. It be your own kids. It be your own kids. They don't have it like us though. Y'all remember when y'all used to play Sega or Nintendo and y'all had to turn that TV off and hope that shit is still active in the morning, or your mama didn't come unplug that shit? Oh man. When PlayStation came and was able to save some shit, it was just a whole new world. But Sega Genesis was such a struggle. And so was Nintendo. Hey, I'm an Aquarius. You know, they say Aquariuses have superiority complexes. I don't think that's it. I just think they don't give a fuck and people want them to care more. I want to learn how to do tarot like you. Girl, tarot is, I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, the cards just confirm what I'm already getting from spirit. And that takes a lot of meditation and connecting with your higher self. And a lot of people have it. You know, when you sitting there and you thinking about a motherfucker and then they call you, you be like, oh shit. It be one of them situations. Just like, and I'm not talking about the people that are paranoid. I'm talking to people that just feel like somebody is cheating on them and they actually are. It's like that. It's just based off the energy. And I'm not talking about the paranoid motherfuckers who be like, you cheating, and they just saying stuff. It's not the same thing. But, you know, yeah, I take a lot of steps. You got to be grounded, got to drink water. It's good to have a glass of water next to you when you are pulling cards. You know, sometimes I have to have that sage just in case somebody energy is just nasty and from the depths of hell. I'm just saying. It's a lot to it. I don't know how everybody else do it, but I take my shit on another level so I can know. I don't like that vague shit that I've been seeing on YouTube. I think my husband told me with deja vu, um, it means you're gonna live longer or some shit. I gotta remember what he told me about that. He said something about it to me. He was like, when you have deja vu, that's like proof that you're gonna live longer or some shit. And I was like, damn, I thought it was me having Alzheimer's. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's a lot of things that we don't catch that we ignore though because it's like we're told to get it buried. But a lot of the information you can just Google it. Like a lot of people didn't know that Tesla was obsessed with the numbers 369. A lot of people didn't know that JP Morgan Chase says millionaires don't follow astrology, but billionaires do. A lot of people don't know that a lot of billionaires have a lot of astrologists on their payroll. I believe they said one of the presidents did too. I want to say it wasn't Kennedy, it was somebody else. Was it Roosevelt? I don't remember. I gotta go back and look. But it was one of those shit. I can give you half of the information. You can Google the rest, and then you'll see it. So yeah. Not I heard about my breed. Not my breed. Aries women and Aries men are very similar but very different. The rush into things is just, I just think that's a neutral thing for both of y'all. And Aries get nicer as they get older. Fun fact. The older an Aries get, the nicer they get. It's fucking weird. Unless they just mean as fuck. But that shit is hilarious. I guess it's because y'all get tired. The older y'all get, the tired y'all get, so y'all don't get so mean no more. Y'all don't get so frustrated and shit. Yeah, I bet y'all are. Like even the videos that I see of CJ, I seen like the transition of his behavior. A lot of the shit that he did when he was in his 20s, he would not be doing on YouTube right now. Like that one of the videos that I seen, he had his weed on him and shit. He was just blowing trees. He was just like, fuck it. And now he could never. Oh, she smells it. You know what? My my mother-in-law can feel how many babies you have by touching on your back and shit. It's kind of weird. And then she knew I was pregnant by looking at my eyes. She said they were cloudy. It was something with that too. You know, we a lot of the stuff we lose from our culture and our grandmothers and older women, our older mothers and all that, they be knowing all that good shit. I just be like, dang, we got to keep this shit going. And I believe, I want to say, my husband told me that my mother in law knew one of our family members was going to pass because she didn't see them past a certain age. Not I need to meet her. You know what? You know what? Like, how many babies I gonna have? Look, touch my back. And then I think, like, when I went to school, I don't know if y'all did this in school, but when I went to school, I don't want nobody seeing my soul though. That's shit. You know, do you know they have this exercise? One of the motivational speakers did this exercise where you stared into a person's eyes. You stare long enough in their eyes, you guys, you'll start to cry. Like it was just some creepy stuff. And people, if y'all notice, people don't like people looking in their eyes. It's like you looking in their soul. People get creeped out. Like, hold up. It's just something about them. It's just something weird with your eyes. But I've what is her name? It's a black lady. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at her face right now. She low key looks like, well, reminds people confuse her with Oprah Winfrey all the time, and she's not. But she's a motivational speaker, and I just seen her post a video about how her husband checked her in the most debonair, slick, sly way. Like that nigga checked the fuck out of her in a real way. So I guess she was talk about alpha male this, and he was like, "No, I'm not an alpha male. I'm a male. No, no, not a no, 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 no. I'm not an alpha male. I'm a man." I think that's what he was saying because he was telling her the difference between alpha males and men. He said men don't have to. Alpha males dominate and conquer and do all this other shit, and he said males they're just okay with being. I'm saying it wrong. I know I am because he didn't say male. He said something else. Masculine. Oh, snap, I got it. He said masculine. He said, I'm not a alpha male, I'm masculine. And he said, with masculines, the alpha male goes out, conquers, get bitches, you know what I'm saying? Just paraphrasing. And then he said the masculine men are just there. They're masculine and they're not going to try to compete against the alpha male. They're just there to do their thing or some shit. He said some real slick ass shit. Check the fuck out of her. And then they ended up getting married. Who the fuck knew? Uh-uh. What up, novella? I noticed that Charlene hasn't mentioned Rico's name for a while. That's probably a good thing. Well, actually, no, she did. She went in somebody's chat the other day complaining about Danny Banks and that situation about Rico. And then Rico posted Julia's video the other day. So I mean, they still out there having it. They still out there having it. I'm telling you, the amount of time she puts in trying to clean up Rico's mess is crazy. What do you think about D'Lo and CJ? I think that once I wonder why he reposts Jalea and not Charlene. You know what, Quana? Don't come in here starting shit. No. Ooh, child, cause that's his twin. Remember? Ooh, the ghetto. It's giving grooming. But anyway, um, D'Lo and CJ. D'Lo and CJ. I feel like once CJ gets his balance on what type of people should be around him and what type of people shouldn't, and he gets like his solid team that he knows is the perfect fit for him, D'Lo will be able to patch up whatever they got going on and make things work. But right now, in my opinion, is not time, and that's for my own personal reasons. I was dating a killer, and my mom didn't know nothing about him. When she met him, she walked by. He said hello. He damn near fainted and said, "He is evil." Oh yeah, you can feel energy. That's why when you see, I don't like to throw shade to people, but did you see when Donald Trump tried to hold a baby and that baby was crying or some shit like that? Babies sense energy. People feel energy. Some people are more sensitive to energy and frequencies than others, but you can feel that shit. Just like you can feel a motherfucker looking at you. Just like you can feel like some like when you get those odd feelings like maybe I should stay in the house. Maybe I should, you know, not go nowhere today. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get those feelings and vibes, you got to run with them. What did Charlene say about Danny? She was just asking about the quote unquote bald headed girl, saying she was lying and, having her supporters support the fact that Rico didn't steal the watch. I personally feel like maybe Rico didn't steal the watch. Maybe cutting the dope in the back with his ID card was too time consuming for him to do it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just saying, like, you gotta know, like, a lot of us that we call it intuition and we fight against it, and then y'all be the same motherfuckers. Ah, damn, I should have went with my first mind. Yeah, the fuck you should have, and you didn't. And every time you don't go with your first mind, what happens? A whole shit show. But y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. I knew I should have just picked up that thing while I was there. Yeah, you should have. And something told you to, and you ignored it. So yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. It is no doubt in my mind that your mama knew what the hell was going on. Somebody stole it. But what I do know for a fact is that he said that it couldn't have been him because he was in the back cutting up the dope with his ID. Now, everybody had their own opinion on that situation, but me personally, I wouldn't want somebody like that around my kids. But her supporters was like, what he do is his business, which is weird. Cause the fact that y'all condone somebody having somebody like that, it's giving drug addict, and that's letting me know that you would allow a drug addict around your kids. And that's kind of weird to me. Oh child. I don't know. Then and then after you get past the dope and the ID card, and you get past the stealing of the watch, then you got to investigate the Zelle and Cash App payments. It's just a whole fucking shit show. I just, and then I just, she shouldn't want him around them with or without court. Man, you know what? Shit, dick is a drug too, goddamn it, because it would have your ass out here looking stupid than a motherfucker. Because what? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I just wouldn't be comfortable. That's just me personally. I just wouldn't be comfortable with a nigga who openly admits that he couldn't have stole a watch because he was too busy cutting dope in the back with his ID around my kids. But hey, I guess we all parent differently around this motherfucker. I'm just saying. It ain't worth it, honey. It is not worth it. Staying relevant is never that serious. She needs to stay relevant within herself so she can know who the fuck she is. I'm pretty sure if she knew who the fuck she was, she wouldn't even endure the bullshit that she endures from her children, her mother, or anybody else around her. But hey, what do I know? I want to get a tarot reading, but I'm just a little afraid. You should be because I cuss people out. Y'all not about to be playing with me because y'all be knowing better. So you should be. Because I will call your ass out and be like, what the, what, did, didn't I say don't do that? What the hell wrong with you? I'll cuss your ass out. So yeah. Some of my clients be like, girl, before you go in, I'm like, I, you know, goddamn well. I'm just saying, y'all be knowing better and shit. Y'all be knowing better. And y'all like a lot of times when people get readings, they know they fucked up before they get it. Like they know they fucked up before they get it. I'm like, y'all know goddamn well. Well, you had to know it. It was time to find it out so you can move on. You can't be complacent in life. Life is about exploring. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and we must enjoy it to the fullest and create our own reality. You already knew the thing was happening, and that was your higher self talking to you. So you had to go to somebody who read your energy to put it on blast. You didn't want to know it, but you knew it was going on. I'm just saying. I'm going to just throw that out there. I'm going to just throw it out there. Y'all be mad as hell too, not listening to yourselves. That's why people come to me because they don't be listening to themselves, and I have to cuss their ass out because they're not listening to themselves. If you could depend on yourself and you telling yourself not to do it, when is the best person to listen to is your motherfucking self. I'm just saying, girl, who is you telling? Some people just they might as well give readings with Uno cards at this point because the shit. Ugh. I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed. That whole situation just inbox me on Instagram. Do you think Iceland was talking about Danny when she said that Rico has many older girls that he tricks off? Hell no. No. No, I do not. I think she was definitely talking about Charlene. I think because if you really pay attention, after a certain point, I started talking trash. She started talking trash. There was no reason why you, I, Ray, Delia, nobody should have known that she paid for them groceries. Who was supposed to know that shit? Why was that beneficial for us to know? that she paid for the groceries. That was shade. That was bona fide shade. Thank you, Royalty, for the groceries. And then you saw the devilish look that she gave after she said it. She knew what she was doing. She was letting us know that Charlene was praying for them groceries. And Charlene didn't even want to show that she was in the video in the first place. She was trying to hide from the video in the beginning. And this bitch decided to say, thank you for the groceries. That was fucked up. I was like, damn, she should have known Iceland was already tired of her ass at that point. And then they seen Iceland in the comments telling people that Rico got a cougar that's paying their bills and shit. Oh man, oh, I can't. I heard you tell somebody on here, and I was like, boom, yes, because people think we stupid on here. Like, I don't like people who just, ugh. I don't like pandering ass people. Like you may like what I say sometimes, and you may not like what I say sometimes, but you gonna get me, period. Whether you like it or not. If you get offended, I'm sorry. That's not my intention. My only intention is to be me. And I'm not going to change that or conform that for anybody. I'm just not. So that's what your integrity should be in. And the fact that I seen somebody try to be neutral or attempt to be neutral and then turn around and start doing some fuddy duddy shit, I was already feeling like first couple of videos, okay, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. That's okay. Okay, cool. And it wasn't about what I wanted to hear because this person that said all this stuff has said things about CJ before that did not bring CJ in the best light, but it was what the fuck it was. So I was like, well, I mean, he know it's difficult for him to stay in a relationship and he has things that he needs to work out and things that he needs to iron out and all this other stuff. I wasn't tripping on that. If that's what it is, that's what it was. But ugh, when she pulled the high priestess and said that he was using it for manipulation, I was done. I was like, that's not what the fuck that mean. You just saying shit. It just ugh. Anyway, you don't have an IG. Well, I'm gonna need you to get your life together, ma'am. Make one. It only take 10 seconds. Did you listen to what they saying about CJ? Um, no, because they really just say stuff. I mean, I've heard a couple of things that like when people tell me stuff, I heard that they were trying to connect CJ with pedophilia, which is kind of crazy because this one particular creator swore up and down that Charlene was nervous a little bit, so she had to rush because CJ was with some younger girls and they were swimming, and since he pulled out the camera, she tried to hurry up and rush and get to him or something because she felt uneasy. And it's like, do you know how fucking stupid you sound? That cornstarch is going to your goddamn head because if you knew any fucking better, and if that was the case, what type of bitch does that make Charlene if she's allowing that type of shit to happen because she's aware of some shit like that? Do you know how fucked up that makes her as a woman if she's with a guy that she feels like is doing some creep shit? People don't think when they say shit. And I get they like Charlene and I get they fuck with Charlene heavy and all that other shit, but that shit is retarded. That shit is dumb. That'll be just as stupid. And that's what I say when people are fan the fuck out to where they lose themselves. Because that would be like me saying, I think Charlene is probably trying to feed her kids poison. Like that's fucking stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. And people really need to get their life together and stop wearing pajamas in public. I'm gonna say that too. I'm gonna throw that out there. But yeah. I just, a lot of the stuff that they say for CJ, I told y'all that's the National Enquirer over there. That's why I don't listen to it. I don't listen to the National Enquirer. It's a bunch of bullshit. I agree with you about Charlene, but do you think that Danny is one of the many girls Rico used? Um, yes. I think any girl that Rico has been with has been used on some capacity and level, including his baby mamas. That nigga's a user. That nigga, he relies on women to take care of him. His mother is taking care of him all her life, and she tried to steer the nigga in the right direction, but ugh, the ghetto. He fuck her in the bathroom and she do porn. Oh, oh my. You know what's crazy though? It's really exposing a lot of people because I've seen the text messages where one of the girls who does sell her bodies was like, just because we sell our bodies or we're prostitutes doesn't mean we don't have to get respected. And I was like, that is kind of fucked up how society, if they deem you to be like, if you are a stripper or if you are, trying to make your money. Because what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone in the bedroom floor because he hungry type shit? And they think that it's okay for you to get robbed or beat up because that's how you get your money. Now, I personally wouldn't do it, but I don't think just because somebody is doing that for money, they deserve to get their ass whooped or they deserve to get robbed. That's crazy. I think that shit is retarded. And it's a lot of people who think like that. I was just listening to something on Instagram today that kind of related to the fact when people think that you're bad or they think that like you have something that you shouldn't be doing on a moral standpoint, they really don't care what the fuck happens to you. And that's crazy. Like they had this study where they had these people go in to be able to buzz somebody's hand and they tested them out before the guy goes in there. They goes, "Oh, hi, how are you? Hi. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I love your hair and your earrings are so cute." And that person took a liking to that individual just like that. Like, "Oh, that's nice. I feel complimented. They were real nice. They're real cool." And then they had the opportunity to buzz their hand and they wouldn't buzz their hand because they had a good first impression, right? So they tested it out on the same person, and this time they had a different person. Like they were waiting in line to do something, and they bumped on into him and pissed him off. It's like, get move, you're in my way, and it pissed him off. And then they put the actor in the room to buzz the hand, and that motherfucker was waiting. Yeah, I'm about to buzz the fuck out of that person hand, and it's the first impressions. And this is why we have a lot of people that enter in our lives that should not be in our lives because these first impressions be getting us caught the fuck up. And we put that person in that light. That's why people are having cognitive dissonance with Charlene, because when she first stepped on the scene, CJ was broadcasting her as pure, and make no mistake, CJ always broadcasted himself as the bad guy. When he brought up Charlene's dirt, it was very lightly tapped. But he was always the one who say, I'm this, I'm stubborn, I'm a cheater, I did this, or I was fucking up here. Like he was more open about his faults. So, and his arrogance and whatever he had going on. So you either was gonna like him for him or you wasn't gonna be fucking with him at all. It's just what it was. But with her, they painted her in a more dainty type light. Now, in the beginning, like Charlene admitted that she robbed a nigga, and so did CJ. But They mentioned it and they moved the fuck on. So apparently Charlene robbed a nigga. I ain't robbed nobody, but Charlene robbed somebody. I would really like to hear that story time, because she just admitted that she robbed somebody and then never said nothing else after that. They just moved on. And then CJ said he robbed somebody. So I really want to do that. I really want to know that story time if we can get that. But after a while they start cleaning up her image. And then she became dainty, a dainty little butterfly Charlene. Charlene has always been hood ghetto chick. If you look back at them videos with that red hair and them fucked up tracks and the gold grill and shit, she's always been what the fuck she is today. It was just buried and covered by CJ, but you can see bits and spurts and pieces of it throughout the video. If you look at his younger, newer video, well, not younger, newer, now I'm sounding like this bitch. The younger videos of when they were younger, the older videos of when they were younger, um, you can see it. And then you can see towards the middle when they start getting money, it start cleaning up. It start cleaning up. And then she start being this queen and she was this and she wanted to remove the tattoo and all this other shit. Whole time she was a dust bucket. Who knew? I've been on Lexi and CJ Instagram page. People all in their comments just cuss out hate on their relationship. Yeah, they too invested in that. But you don't bring three men in your house you don't know. Child, I don't know who the fuck is that bold to do some dumbass shit like that. That's crazy. Well, apparently her. But she said her parents were there. So I don't know what type of stuff she got going on or what type of hustle. You took a long ass nap. I don't know why I'm not sleeping. I think it's the retrograde and how she acts in Rico videos. She loves that shit. She want to be hood. Yeah, she do want to be hood. That's where she was in the beginning. I want to know who she robbed though. I was like, damn, she robbing niggas and shit. Oh damn, who you rob? Mm, probably her baby daddy shit. Who knows? We don't know. We just know she robbed somebody, and that's not alleged. It's in the video. That tripped me out. I said, damn, we robbing niggas and shit. Okay, girl. But CJ has always painted himself as the bad guy. You can look at his videos. Arrogant, bad guy, don't really care. It was just like the persona that he put on. And then as he got older, he got a little softer. And as she got older, she starts saying shit like the win for win lose shit and shit. So I don't know. Accusations like that could get a person arrested. So if it's not true with their pedo bogus claims against CJ, they need serious medical attention. They most definitely need plenty of meds. I just, some niggas just shouldn't have internet. I think you should just, I don't think you should have internet because it doesn't make sense to say that somebody was a good father, he was an amazing father to what it is now. I can't prove it, but I believe in my personal opinion and from the things that I've heard that Charlene is aware of the things that are being said and she's allowing it. And let me tell you how stupid that is. Just like they get upset when CJ said that he felt like Charlene was on something because um she was acting different. This is a little bit more creepy. Like this is disgusting. And to say that about somebody who is a father, who is the father of your children, it really makes you look stupid and fucked up as a person to allow your supporters to say some shit about your children's father. At the end of the day, this is the man you decided to have babies with. And they're alleging that you were aware of some type of weird, creepy behavior that he's doing or he's done. And if you're behind all of that, that does not paint you in the best light, because it makes it seem like, okay, you guys want to allege that this man is all of a sudden having these pedo vibes, and you decide to untie your tubes for him. You decided you want to have babies with them. Did you turn a blind eye? Do you see how stupid that sounds? She need to get her supporters. They really don't fucking think. That's stupid as shit. It's dumb. And it could get, I mean, no shame at all at this point. Ooh, child, I'm so glad that I am married. The ghetto. She has no shame. Yeah. And you can get sued behind that. You can get a lot of things happening to you behind that. And not all the time will you be protected by the claims of opinions and allegedness. There's some lawyers that can really get your ass. You can't hide behind a lot of that stuff. There's loopholes through everything to get you. That's what I'm saying. These people don't think, they just say stuff. Yep, we got all the way till September the 14th, just in time for BeautyCon. I mean, it's really not that long of a retrograde, honestly. I don't know why CJ waiting. He need to do that on everybody. He not going to, because like I said, men are different from women. Women ain't gonna let that shit happen like that. When Cardi B first heard that shit about Tasha K and that goofy, she was, oh hell no. And she got that ass. But as of right now, it's not affecting CJ's brand or hurting their brand because it's frivolous bullshit claims. Um, if it got to the point to where people started stepping away from him because they believe those claims, that's when they can take legal action because they would have the proof of it and everything. They would have the proof of it. They would have like the proof of his decline of subscribers, the rumors that are floating around, and they could really get their asses handed to them. I'm not gonna try to play them kind of games. I just think those type of games are stupid. I mean, okay, you don't like the nigga, but goddamn, you just gonna make up anything, huh? Shit. With all the kind of girl Rico fucking prostitutes and shit having babies by carpet walkers, she not giving a damn by no STD. Ooh, child. I mean, maybe they wear protection. Ooh, Lord, not everybody got something. It's scary out in them streets. That's creepy. But yeah, it is what it is, honey. But like I said, the people that are trolling and they think it's cute to get views and they think it's cute to just say shit and just say random, like the shit that they say, fuck it, it's the retrograde. I'm gonna just say it. They really don't help. They don't help this situation at all. And what I mean by that is I seen them the other day say that Nike is slow and she probably got an SSI check or some shit, right? So they start saying that shit. But then it's like, if you're a person who has any type of intelligence, you would think to yourself, whatever you feel like she fucking has, she still got her high school diploma and some certifications behind that. And you compare, so you're saying she's on social security, she's on SSI disability and all this shit, but she graduated high school and she got certifications under her belt. You trying to compare that to someone that you claim that doesn't need a SSI check, who's not, might be mentally off. She's supposed to be 100% and she didn't graduate from high school and she asking niggas is Dallas in Texas. This is how stupid they sound. It's just like the comparisons of it all. It's just y'all try to make jokes and they try to make things funny, but it's really not funny. It's they try to roast, but it backfires because comparing anything that Charlene does to anybody is like Nike got her. Not only did she get her high school diploma and her medical assistance degree, she also got her bartender license, which is a trade, another trade. So this is somebody who is hustling up their certificates, trying to be the jack of all trades, and you trying to compare her to somebody whose claim to fame, whose biggest accomplishment was leaving a nigga. This is why I say they should have never gave these niggas in there. Cause the shit that they say be dumb as fuck. Right. Now everybody wanna be entertainment purposes face ass. Girl, what? Y'all call her slow, but she got her diploma, degrees, and all that other stuff to bat for it, and she doing good. She's doing very well for herself, and she's making extra income. And let me tell you something about Nike. Nike don't post on YouTube a lot. She don't. Okay. And if she needed the YouTube checks, she probably would. But she not, because she really don't. Everything else she got is sustaining her. So she don't need to be thirsty for views and thirsty for drama to get a YouTube check. She don't need to do it. That's what I'm saying. Like they sound stupid. Does that make sense to y'all? That's why I said these people don't think. They just say random shit because they think it's funny. And then when you dissect it, it makes them look like fucking buffoons. It just it I won't even say it blows my mind. It's just very interesting people's upbringing that brings them to where they're at in life. And then you be like, damn, that's why you at where you at. That makes so much sense. Like, she just got through saying a couple of days ago, copping. And I'm like, copping? What the when I heard it, I just let it go because I didn't even read the question. I didn't give a fuck what she was talking about. And then when Destiny was like, she trying to say coping, but she completely missed the mark. I was just like, you know what? This nigga just keeps saying wrong shit left and right, and everybody just let this slide. There is different reasons that people get SSI check. Do you see what I say when I say that people dissect shit and they look stupid? I'm not even trying to be funny, but I believe the person who said this is getting an SSI check themselves because they would qualify for it because of their size. They would qualify for SSI because of their size. So I wouldn't be surprised if they received it. But hey, what do I know? Child, I know, but they wouldn't know about SSI, SSA, retirement, none of that. They just say whatever comes out of their mouth. And this is low vibrational bullshit. You want some low vibrational entertainment? Go on over there. They should change their name to low vibrational entertainment. They really should. They really, really should. It kind of reminds me of, y'all seen that meme where this girl sends a guy a picture, and the picture is of a COVID test with two lines. And he was like, "What the fuck is this?" And she was like, "Oh, I was with you earlier, so I just wanted to let you know." And he said, "Bitch, it's not mine. I got a vasectomy." It gives me that. It gives me that energy. It gives when they speak, those are the vibes that I get. Those are the vibes that I get. Is that shit right? That debacle right there. That's the energy they give me. Dumb shit like that. Where they think they so goddamn smart and they sound dumb than a motherfucker. Oh, child, the ghetto. I got a couple of things I'm gonna have to research on, but a little birdie told me something that I think I'm starting to kind of see on YouTube myself, and I am going to powwow with everybody and see if they see the same thing. Charlene's lucky because if I was CJ, I would have changed the code, snatched the YouTuber account from Charlene. Trust me, CJ's better than me because I'm petty as fuck. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. But, at the end of the day, even though her kids are very ungrateful as to what he provided for them, he still considers them in the long run because he can very well take the channel and she could figure it out. But, you know, he's like, them kids need to eat shit. So fuck it. When you hang around dumb people, make you dumb. Exactly. That's why they say if you're around five broke people, you're gonna be broke person number six. You're supposed to put yourself in an environment with like-minded people that can upgrade you mentally, not make you sound dumber than a bag of wet rocks. He wants his kids to eat, but let him get custody. He gonna snatch it. But no, I don't think so, Ray. I think he's still gonna consider Leon, Jalea, and Nation. Now, if the kids weren't there, I think he'd snatch it. If Jalea and Nation and Leon was not there, I think he'd snatch the channel. But I really feel like he's considering them too. This is a man who earlier this year was still considering helping with birthday parties because he wanted to make sure the kids have birthday parties. Like he's always throwing Charlene a bone. He's always throwing her a bone and trying to get her to um do something different. Like the whole school situation was an opportunity for Charlene to be like, well, let me go check out the school. I know I said I didn't want them to go to school, but I want to check it out and see what's going on, and maybe I'll feel more comfortable about it. Even before when they got cool and they start talking trash again to each other, they got cool for a little bit because Lexi wasn't around, and that shouldn't be a reason. I can't do negative energy every day. I don't know how he do it. If I CJ get custody for the twins, he might schedule a visiting day for Charlene. I think if CJ got full custody of the twins, he would still allow them babies to go see their mother because he knows how important it is for a child to be around their mother. He wouldn't do that to the twins. He would put the twins first. With Charlene, she puts herself first and her feelings first. She don't ever consider, well, maybe my babies would like to enjoy school and get some social awareness and learn a little bit more about themselves and see how it is out there. No, it's about how she feels. So that's the difference. If he got LLC that a business and he making money off the channel, if not, I take it. I mean, he can still make money off of that LLC since the money's not making as much money as it was at a time. He can write it off as a loss and still get something from it. She should have went on her own. Child. Let Charlene keep spending money on Rico and them kids keep disrespecting him after court. I believe he's snatching. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. After a while, nobody gonna watch her. Everybody is always gonna remember her as CJ's baby mama. They just are. I mean, they really are because I mean, proof is shown that when she went to Texas. And it was like, who is that? Who's royalty? And it was like, oh, CJ so cool, baby mama. And it was like, oh, like she should have clipped that part out. Like, I need I need her to get them editing skills together because I would have clipped that shit out so fast. You're not about to hear that. Fuck no. He was making money off from the kids channel. Y'all gotta remember Charlene don't think like that. Even when he give her advice, child, if she keeps spiraling down and get heavy on that, mm, that's true, Ray. That I agree upon. If that's what she's doing and it gets out of hand, yeah, that's gonna be a dub. But until he get proof, I agree. I would not want the kids to not be taken. Yeah, because I mean, even though they're teenagers and teenagers is trash, and Nation is knocking on the teenage door. She's on preteen status. She'll be there soon. Um, they still kids. And hell, Jalea got 2 years left. Leon got what, 3 or 4? It's just, they gonna get older. Hey Mimi. I don't think it's CJ trying to protect Charlene. I think CJ's really trying to do what's best for the kids. Somebody gotta think about the kids, goddamn it. Cause ain't nobody else. Somebody has to think about the kids. The unfortunate thing of it all is the kids don't understand nor do they process the dirt that their mother has been a part of and the dirt and the bullshit that their mother's been doing. Just like I said in the last live, she decided to cheat on their father with the man that they are glad that she has an accomplishment of leaving. Them kids didn't go in the club and select CJ and bring him home to Charlene. She met that man. And she decided to wreck her home and sleep with a stranger in the front of her mama house because she knew she couldn't go to his house because he had a girlfriend, and he knew he couldn't go to her house because she had a whole relationship. That was no secret. CJ editor went from leaving everything in the video to taking some of the parts out. Jillian might have 1 year left because she want to take the test to be in the right grade. I mean, she's still gonna have 2 years left to be 18, but I don't know the state laws of what kind of adult you are in not Texas, Vegas, well, Nevada. Yeah, but you not going to disrespect me. I'm letting you eat. Fuck them kids. Take that channel. Well, of course we gonna think like that because we women. A lot of men be like, "Oh, them niggas, they'll learn." He needs to worry about Kamari. Fuck them kids. I'm not evil, but fuck it. Yeah, but he just, he been with them kids for 9 years. You haven't, so you don't know the capacity or the level of love that he has for those kids. Even with your own kids, if your own kids disrespect you, you gonna say fuck them kids, but at the same time, you ain't gonna want them to get to the point where they're destitute. You just gonna be like, get away from me. He could go to court and say that Charlene has no job to provide the basic necessity that the twins need. But I'm sure if that was the case, the court may tell Chief exactly. That's why he can't do that. No, we. That's why you don't play them kind of games because you don't know what the judge is gonna say. My children are adults. I do my best to be there for them, just like my girls are there for me. Charlene don't even think about the kids. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Who gonna think about the kids? Cause she sure in the fuck not. Cause if she was thinking about the kids, any nigga talk about he cutting dope in the back with his ID probably has to go. If it was any other guy, he would leave them out to fend for themselves and got a celebrity lawyer who would ensure the 10 stay with him. CJ's a nice guy. Man, some of these men out here are ruthless. Was it a Rockefeller? It was one of these rich motherfuckers who got money that belongs to our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? And his money is deep, deep to where they got generational wealth off the back of our ancestors, right? And since his wife had Alzheimer's, do you know this nigga put her in a fucking home and filed for divorce? Oh my God, these niggas. Oh, damn. And went and got him a young tender. It's just, man, she lucky. Realized how her kids can't wait to move out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, child. Because my kids trying to figure out reasons to stay. No, no, no. Not CJ too soft. The way she keep poking at CJ, any other man would have been giving her the boot. We gonna see. I'm just glad that CJ's not feeding into Charlene's bullshit. Maybe karma is gonna hit royalty so hard, y'all gonna. I mean, it's already coming. She's already getting exposed for the things that she's been doing. I think CJ is out celebrating with Bake. I don't know how I feel about that. What you mean you don't know how you feel about that? Y'all gotta let people just, he was friends with that guy for 13 years. And I keep telling y'all gonna learn to listen to me. CJ has abandonment issues. If CJ makes a connection with you, especially a long time connection of 13 years, it's gonna be difficult for him to just write you off. Even with the kids, he known them kids for 9 years. Those memories of helping them get potty trained and taking them to their first trips out of the country and out of town and all this other stuff, and raising these kids is still very well implanted in his mind. And he has abandonment issues. He does not like people leaving him. If these people have not physically harmed him to the point to where he is hurt or he loses everything, or they were behind the robbery, as long as they're not any of those things, a lot of the people that he fell out with, he'll eventually reconnect with again, including bandman Kivo. CJ got abandonment issues. He just does not like people to leave him. Even with Charlene, he may not love her on the level and capacity that he once did, but he still wants to be cordial with her like he is with Nike. He does not like people leaving him. That's one of the things that he has experienced. He has a close relationship with his mom now and his brothers. And even if they decided to distance themselves for him, he would not allow that to happen. Even with Lexi, like these people that he makes connections with that are cool, they're not like really trying to, do the most like his baby mom. But those type of people he gonna try to keep around. He really is. She don't know how good she still got it. Child, it's gonna be a day of reckoning. Okay. Didn't that dude chop that woman head off because he found out that every single one of them kids that he was supposed to be raising, none of them was his. Like none of them. They took a DNA test and none of them fuck. You gotta be a raggedy bitch to do some fuck shit like that. But I mean, she did it anyway, and he cut his locks off his hair and chopped her fucking head off. You cannot be out here in these streets playing with these men's emotions when a lot of these men's don't men's look at me. A lot of these men don't use their emotions anyway. They really don't, because society has told them that they can't, and they too soft if they do, and they too emotional if they do. They want you this rock hard solid robot and shit. So you don't be playing with these men out here. And now the kids not only lost their mother, they lost the only father that they knew. Now imagine being a child and learning that information. Oh, this is why you don't do people like that. That's crazy. Remember we said Charlene Downfall was going to start with Reed Coke? Well, It's only the beginning. Bake is cool. He just feels a little disrespectful. Disrespected. Hopefully not 32. Girl, that's such a lie. They definitely miss their old lifestyle. They most definitely miss their old lifestyle, because if they didn't miss their old lifestyle, Leon wouldn't be asking for birthday parties at jumpy houses. Jalea wouldn't be talking about she gonna have some quinceañeras with people in tuxes and shit. Before her mother had to have that conversation of, bitch, we don't have it. She had to have a bitch, we don't have a conversation with her daughter. And you gonna have to roll with these punches. Okay. So and Jalea, the nation had these big plans for her birthday and ended up just with a mannequin because she said that's all she wanted, because they had to talk to. Okay. They missed that lifestyle. If they didn't miss that lifestyle, Jalea wouldn't have a YouTube right now. She would just stay a kid and focus on her school. They wouldn't even be on YouTube at all if that was really, really, truly the case. That's a lie. I learned the hard way. You do not have to leave, but I will. We know that we know they do, but they say they don't because of their mom. At this point, kids are programmed. They gonna have to hit the gutter to wake up. Oh, they will when they become an adult. What you talking about, Ray? They gonna hit it anyway. When they become an adult and they realize a lot of things aren't working for them. Oh, it's gonna come. Girl, a lot of people can't. And her mother wanted to take the twins to Nickelodeon Resort. Mm. Do you think the kids will learn to respect CJ? I think when they're older and life beats them up, like life tends to do to people who aren't aware, and they have to learn their battles, growing pains, and all that other stuff. Once they get older, they're going to realize how beneficial CJ was being in their lives. They really are. And it's going to be too late. But it is what it is. I give you guys thumbs up for hitting the like button. Yes, I appreciate it. As long as they have love for each other, they won't be able to co-parent the right way. Yeah, it's too much emotions involved. Julia be seeing her mom be doing. That's why she like them older men. I guess she the one be taking the pictures of Charlene. Ooh, I hope not. Miss telling the truth. Watch and wait on it. Royalty going to get hit hard. Did she file bankruptcy? I don't believe so. I think that was a clickbait video. But what I do know is um she doesn't have to file bankruptcy because she doesn't have any assets to file bankruptcy with, or any debt that would be tremendous to where she would have to keep it. Like, she bankruptcy is for people who got some shit. Like, what she got? Like, I'm so happy him and Lexi worked out there. Angelia still talking about getting a summer job. It's kind of sad. Girl, summer is over. No, I'm just playing. They have so much online resources, and Charlene made sure to ruin any potential kid friendly sponsorships. Yeah, she definitely dropped the ball on that one. She most, but she don't care. It's about her. A woman scorned. Women like that, scorched earth. They don't care who it affects. They don't care who it fucks up. They really don't care. That's what I thought. Like, what could she file it on? Not a goddamn thing. She don't have enough income to file bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is for motherfuckers who got shit. It was just sometimes YouTube creators create clickbait titles because, if everybody else want to lie and make clickbait titles and shit, why not? So he said, fuck it. But she ain't got, yeah, all she got is that liability. I mean, that car. That's all she got. Hmm. What loans does she have to file a debt on? Like, what's her debt like? What assets is she trying to keep? Is she trying to file a Chapter 7 to keep her car? Like, she don't have anything. Well, they got some money. I guess CJ was giving her some of that YouTube money after all. She still thinks she a queen and refuses to get a job. Well, shit, she don't have to get a job. But I'm gonna tell you something. The YouTube gravy train is sucking the fuck up. The YouTube gravy train is sucking the fuck up. It's not gonna be as lucrative as it once was. Just like when TikTok had all these people and everybody was trying to get a certain amount of subscribers and clicks and all that other stuff. Um, and it dried up. YouTube has dried up. So, do you think Charlene purposely ruined their brand so that other kids won't stray too far away from her due to lack of resources like her mother? She could have did it subconsciously though. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that we probably saw or picked up and learned from our parents that we do, that we don't know that we do. And she could have subconsciously did that. Bills or evictions? I don't know. I hate if the kids go to school that have majority rich that will notice, oh, child, yeah, well, you can't keep up with the Joneses. Anti, what is the status to CJ and Lexi? I wish CJ was more and more open about it. I really love them together. Well, shit, I don't know. I didn't know. I did see where I watched so many goddamn videos. I don't know who posted this, but they posted a comment of Lexi saying that they were breaking up. They were broken up, but they're working on everything behind the scenes now. So that means whatever they got going on, she working on it. Yeah, everybody was saying they got no. Everybody was saying they not get money like they was. Yeah, YouTube has. Yeah, YouTube's not YouTubing anymore. Okay. I don't. Nobody had any paperwork of her filing any bankruptcies, though. Tabani said she'll let you know she got all the information. Okay, we'll keep you updated. All right, y'all. I'm finally getting tired, and it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So thank y'all for staying up with me during this retrograde, the beginning of the retrograde, hey, because it just started. And I will holla at y'all later. I'm out. Squad.